Welcome to another episode of Freestyle Anime Podcast. I'm your host Rico with CJ to my right, Mars right across me, and of course we got the man who does our intro, Rod, is right there with us.
What's going on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He was on that fun trip that we had here in North Carolina. We're still here, and but we're in Concord. We're not Raleigh no more.
Raleigh.
Hey,
Boy, get it right. Y'all know
I'm getting it right because
They gonna come for us in the comments.
they are, man.
Raleigh.
They do get offended.
Raleigh, I mean, Silvers.
That's what I thought. I thought it was his state.
Nah.
I said Rayleigh lives here.
He real if he got his own state now. Come on now.
Yeah, you know.
know
Come
what
on,
I'm
man.
saying?
He's a king, bro. You know. But anyways, we did our first function here. Our first at Animate Raleigh. Oh, I almost said it too. We did our first panelist.
You really putting that raw in it.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hey.
So we did it, and that's gonna be some of the things that we talk about. This is like the aftermath after experiencing our first being the first time we're hosting our first panelist, and also shooting an episode and interacting with the fans. So we're gonna start with Maul first, and then we're gonna go to Rod, then CJ, and then back to me. But basically, just talk about how it was like for you being a panelist up there. Getting to this point.
First of all, definitely want to just give a major shout out to our fans and our followers for helping us to build this community and platform for us to be able to be a panelist at Animate Raleigh, and helping us get there. So, start off with that. And I gotta say the shit was lit.
Oh yeah,
It was lit. It was lit. It was dope. Just being behind the black screen and shit like that. It was all the set. It was like, oh, nice. Oh, it's like this back here. Okay, all right.
Being backstage.
Yeah, being backstage. It was dope.
Right.
And honestly, getting on stage was honestly, I thought I don't know. Y'all felt nervous?
I did. Surprisingly not. I wasn't.
Yeah.
So I would just kept making fun of myself the whole time in my head.
Yeah.
I'd hype me up. Like, come on, nigga, get your shit together. You know what the fuck you do.
Yeah.
Get your ass out there.
You do this.
Yeah.
But no, it's okay to be nervous. I
100%,
personally
bro.
believe when you're nervous, it's the time you about to perform the best.
Mhm.
My coach always told me that. I always carried it. So whenever I was nervous in any sport competition I was doing, I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to perform really well today. Because I'm going to use those nerves. I'm going to burn that energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But how was it for you, Rod?
Man, that was actually pretty exciting, man. Even like before when you guys were fixing everything, like all the
Yeah.
technicalities, and we were just down there talking about music and all that stuff, man. I was like, yeah, I'm mad excited to get on the stage and just
Yes.
do
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
CJ?
Well, y'all know me, but that was. I always thought I would have stage fright. I'm not really a big talker in front of groups, but
Uh-huh.
I went up there and y'all was fun up there. Everybody was
You
fun
was.
up there. Everybody was inviting
Mhm.
everything. I went up there, made my jokes. Everybody was laughing. Went out there, beat people in the game. I gotta
Beat
win.
'em up.
I had to be the competitive one. I had to take the W's. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Preston. He really carried
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was exciting from the time I hit the stage to the time I went to sleep that night. I was just on one because
Yeah.
it was just
Yeah.
the best feeling,
Mhm.
honestly.
It was.
It was our first on stage panel at
Mhm.
a anime convention, and it's just really big milestone for us. It's slightly after the 1 year mark of us taking this seriously. So
Yeah.
it's just like, bro, we're moving so fast, we're going so fast. It's just like, bro, 2 years ago I was at Rico house,
Yup.
mic in hand,
Mike and
round
liquor.
table, taking sips, talking about anime,
Shots.
taking shots, and now we out here traveling, and it's crazy. It's crazy when you really
Right.
think about it, bro.
And-
It's crazy.
And just to even pick back up what you were just saying though, CJ, how we were just arguing, going back and forth, and not arguing, I'm not right, wrong choice of
Yeah.
word, but just debating, going back and forth with the
Mhm.
crowd, and how it was just
Right.
amazing. It was
Just
lit like,
love the
oh
energy.
snap,
Yeah.
and you love the energy, and they bringing up their facts, and you like, oh snap, I didn't even know that as well too. And it's kind of
Right,
cool to
right,
know how
right.
deep the crowd can go as well
Right.
too.
Yeah.
And shout out to all the cosplay that was there as well too, that came out and represent too.
Right.
Nah,
Yeah.
for real.
Mhm.
It was fun. I was surprised how smooth it went as far as like setting things up.
Right.
I was so surprised that we didn't get
And
no
what was his
technical
name?
difficulties.
What was his
Oh,
name? Shout out.
Is it Mo or Joe? I feel like
I think it was
It wasn't Mo.
Joe.
I think it was Joe. He wasn't Mo.
Joe.
though.
It wasn't Mo.
Shout out Joe.
Joe.
They gave us our own little
Tech
tech guy.
guy. Yeah,
yeah.
that was pretty new.
You know,
That was
who
pretty
did
dope.
the
Dope, bro.
stuff for the
Got
the
us
mics
right.
and the
Yep.
projectors and everything.
Got us right.
And
Yeah.
you know what? He not on camera right now, but shout out my dog Randy right here.
Randy
You know,
Orton.
which was
Randy on
the,
it.
The you
Camera
know,
guy
the,
that we
camera
had.
guy for the group, you know, and really cool guy. Great with his camera knowledge. Great with his
Yep.
Yeah.
his setup knowledge. He the one who videotaped the
Game
game
Shop,
show
yeah.
while we was up there. So when y'all see that on YouTube, shout out to him, man. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
just
the mastermind behind it.
yeah. Comment RKO in the comments.
Facts.
You don't know if not RKO. Comment Sebastian. And when you learn about Sebastian,
Shout out to Sebastian. Shout out to Sebastian.
when you learn about Sebastian, we'll tell you that that's gonna be on our OnlyFans page. $3.99. Wait, no, $4.99 because the price went up.
$4.99. Prices went up.
Prices went up. Prices went up. Yesterday's price is not
Today
today.
price. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? We started traveling. You gotta
Yeah.
up it a little bit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts.
But,
internationally known.
Yeah. But what I did like, for me, it was getting up there, setting everything up, and I'm running everything, and I was just like, I was distracted from even thinking like, oh, I'm in front of people. I was so in my own world trying to set up the laptop with the projector, then trying to make sure me and Joe was clicking everything together to my punch pad so I could record the episode and through all the mics. And then now after we were done with that, then I was like, all right, boom, we could start. And automatically I was already learning from the experience. Just being there, I was like, oh, I know what to do next time. Boom. I already know what to do next time. Okay. Let's get it. I know what to do next time. Even though I botched my intro, I forgot to say welcome to Freestyle Anime Podcast.
You did.
We kind of just started doing the
Going at it.
intro
Yeah.
and just saying I'm your host Rico, and I think the reason that happened is some of the people there, some of them knew us from our social page, and some of them didn't know us.
At
So I
all.
also wanted to introduce ourselves to them as well, because only Maul's currently in NC. We're from Florida.
You already know.
Yep.
But yeah.
So, sometimes there's a difference between being known on the internet and there's people that don't. You'll be surprised. People are not on social media. Like there's a lot of different people.
a
So
lot of different people.
we brought flyers with us, and before the show, we were passing out our flyers.
Yeah.
And then the first thing I learned with that, order less flyers.
Yes.
Automatically. I think they gave us way more flyers. Shout out to you, Ian.
I wouldn't say order less flyers. I mean, make them a little more vague so we can reuse them.
Yes.
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 That's what I would
true.
say, too.
That is
Yeah.
true.
We do have a lot of flyers.
Yeah,
And
we do. We're gonna burn
hey,
that.
hell of
you
a
know
lot.
what? We might have a giveaway with the flyers, and when we get big, and they're gonna be worth a lot of money. It's gonna be the first flyer from the
There you go.
first freestyle anime.
Yes,
show
there you
at
go.
the console. When we big, if y'all get them flyers and y'all save them flyers, I'll sign one.
Mm-hmm.
You can put my name on it.
That's the original.
Yeah.
know,
Keep
so-
that box in the basement so we can hit
Let's
them
let's
out.
talk. So let's talk about a little bit of backstage. 'Cause I know the whole time while Rico was with Joey, we was backstage. So how was that for you guys being backstage? You know?
Backstage was lit, especially
Yeah.
when you started playing music. You was playing music.
Yeah, the
Especially
music was
watching
good.
the people come in
Right,
and seeing who
and
came
seeing
in.
them.
Yeah.
Because we seen them earlier handing out flyers and stuff
Yeah,
like,
right.
oh man, that person really came.
Yeah.
You know?
right.
I was mad dope.
Shout out
Yeah.
to them that showed up. People that,
We'll go-
that said they were gonna show up.
Yeah,
The ones that didn't
I
show up.
understand if y'all didn't show up. There was other stuff going on.
Yeah.
that I probably went to.
Yeah.
We had to compete with a lot.
But you had a chance to say, "I was that the first one."
Exactly. First one. Exactly.
And we
Nah.
gave away some fire ass merch.
Oh,
And,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
just
what
wait.
they missed
on
Yeah,
it.
what
Yeah,
y'all missed on? Y'all
yeah.
missed on some fire away
We
merch.
did.
And,
we was giving out prizes
the
like
prizes, the posters.
Oh,
Goodness,
Like,
those
pro-
was-
so
Yeah,
it was dope.
those were the most fire ones.
Yeah.
Who this sexy guy on the screen right here?
good.
Who that? God,
I hate this man, bro.
man. If I rolled that way, that'd been him right there.
So this is our anime table talk. This what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. It is what it is.
So before we get more into it,
I
man,
like his mustache.
yeah, we are at a studio here in North Carolina. You definitely want to check them out. They're really nice. Look at the setup. We got like 1, 2, 3 cameras pointed at us. I think we went from we went from a phone to 1 camera
Yeah.
to 2 cameras. Now it's
Got
3.
three cameras.
That's funny. So
And next we're gonna have the POV shots.
what?
We're gonna have a little cameras on them.
Oh no, for real. I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember the studio name. Why did it just
Oh, you talking
lose
about Lux
me?
Studio?
Yes,
Yeah,
we're at Lux
Lux
Studio
Studio.
here in
I still got the
Concord.
band. Let me show
Oh
you.
yeah, we do. Look, they give us free band. Allen Lux Studios.
yeah.
We're at Allen Lux
Allen
Studios
Lux Studio. You
and,
see?
and
Shout out
Concord.
in Concord.
Yeah,
Come through if y'all
come
got
through and
y'all
check them out.
podcasts, y'all got y'all YouTube channels, whatever you need, come through. They know
Come
what
through
they
and check
doing
it.
here.
Yes.
They got this set up.
Innovate,
You know what I'm saying?
motivate, create.
They know to put sexy niggas on the screen.
So you calling Ty sexy?
I'm talking to me.
It was two, and you said niggas. It was an S at the end.
I'm that sexy. I count as two.
Damn, bro.
I count as two.
Okay. Shadow clone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
yeah,
But yeah. Anyways,
Check them out on Instagram.
next question is, what was your favorite moment throughout the whole being on the panel, doing the games, interaction with the crowds? Go ahead, Ma.
I gotta say, for me personally, it was honestly interacting with the crowds, because it felt kind of dope to like just be with the crowd and engage. Because even though we do engage in the comments and and everybody comment on our page and we love that and we interact with that, but now I actually get to do it live in person and to see people reaction go crazy.
Yeah.
And just like, whoa, it was like, and interact with that was kind of dope. So that for me honestly was my favorite, and I enjoy always hanging out and interacting with other people. So
Yeah.
for me that was my favorite, literally enjoying with the crowd.
Yeah, I would say mine would have to be the same.
You want to move the mic closer to you?
I
Yeah.
gotta say mine
Just a little bit.
probably would have been the same. Well, probably is the same. When we were playing the new game,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Animate Raleigh, and
Yeah.
even like you would give out a guess and say the hint would be really good, and I didn't get it.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Man, what the heck? I would have got that."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And certain things with that.
Oh,
So,
and also they'll cheer you on too when you got it
Yeah.
wrong. But like, hey, I'm not mad at you. That's a good guess. Like, yo,
Exactly.
that makes sense. Like,
I understand why
good.
you said that.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. So I like that. So mhm.
CJ.
Man, my favorite part would have to be the engagement from the crowd. When we first started telling people to come up, they was nervous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
they
had
were.
my team. I believe Rico was on that team. No, Rod had his team on the other side. Who was?
Yeah.
Who
It was you and
was
Preston's
me.
team, and then Ma.
Yeah.
No, not with the new game.
Oh, with the
When
trivia?
when we had the trivia, we had
Yeah.
the
No anime
audience.
music. Yeah,
We had the anime music.
music.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was
The
you. It
audience.
was you and Ma.
Yeah.
Me and
Ma.
Maul. Okay,
Yeah.
so we had our two teams. We had
yeah.
the
Your
audience
team went
come up.
1-1 and I won 1.
Yeah, and they was
Oh,
going
yeah.
at it. Their knowledge had to, defend us. You know what I'm saying? My team did a good job the first time, then my team won the second time. So we won one. We gonna break that tie soon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Absolutely.
That was fun though.
it was just
It was fun.
That
engaging
was
with
fun.
the audience is really what was my favorite part about it, because like I said, they all loved it. Like we was getting recognized after we was on the panel Friday. We was walking around, people was stopping us. Hey, how you all doing? Da 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 all the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we had the 3-day passes, so it just felt like a celebrity low key. Right?
You're
Right.
funny, bro. Of
I'm
course,
lying.
Mr. A two.
lying.
I'm good
No,
for
you're
two
not.
people.
you're not lying.
Kind of. It was like a slang.
that's how it felt for you too, Ron?
Yeah. Because people were there to see us. You know,
Right.
it's
What
like,
I'm saying.
that shit felt dope.
It was lit. It was lit. I think my favorite. I got so much favorite.
I had to
moments.
get a good one because I didn't want nobody at home talking about something. This nigga can't shuffle. I can shuffle. It's just hard to do it while everybody talking. I don't want to interrupt nobody.
So we're about to play Tonk, of course.
Of course. All right,
You
let's
know,
do this.
there's a lot of people that say it different. Is it Tonk or Taunt?
I say taunt.
Do you say taunt?
What?
no,
Wait,
it's tonk.
It's tonk.
it's
It's a
taunt.
can in.
Yeah, TONK.
I never
taunt.
actually knew the spelling of it.
I say Taunt.
TONK.
I'll say Taunt real quick.
It's tonk.
Taunt.
Taunt. I don't know if y'all know this game. I know it's not just a Floridian game. I know
it's not
other
a
states know
Floridian
it,
game.
but
Hey,
not.
how we
Nobody do
playing?
it better than the Floridian game.
Are we
What do you
dropping?
mean, how we
Are we
play?
dropping?
Yeah, we
of
could
course
drop.
we
If
drop.
If you get hit,
We
you can't
drop
get
it.
dropped.
So are we
That's it. You
are
know
we
that.
drinking though?
We
That's
drink.
what I
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, before we get
We
into
gonna
it, listen. Before we get into our shenanigans, if the Laportiers start making us talk like Cat Williams, we warned you. No, let me stop. Let me stop. No.
Cat
Cat was
Williams
not
is
even that
out
drunk.
here,
No, he wasn't
boy.
even. But hey, shit, he said a whole lot of things, man. Shout out to Shay Shay. I'm a big fan of Shannon Sharp. I love what he do. I love what he did for the game of football and all that. And
love what
I
he did with
had
his
to,
whiskey.
yeah, I had to try this, bro. And it was good. And it's been sitting in my house for like a whole year or two, I believe. And I didn't want to drink it until I felt like I accomplished something or we did something that was a big win for us right now. But when we look back, it's gonna be a small win. It was one of those small wins that we needed.
It's forever gonna be a
Real big
win.
win. I ain't gonna
It
lie.
don't matter.
Like, no,
It
yeah.
don't matter.
I
It don't
guess
matter
it's a
how
big-
big we get.
it-
This is what started
The domino effect.
the
Yeah.
domino effect. Well,
I get
not
that.
what started the domino effect, but it's always gonna be the first.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
You know how
yes.
they say you
Yeah.
always remember the first.
That is true. That is true. Yeah. So, yeah. So it's gonna be a special. This we drank it last time after we did
Yeah, the bottle is
when we got
Celebrate
accepted.
for this one right here. Game show.
No. When we did this,
It was
and then
after.
also we
it was
got
after this,
Yeah,
but
it
it
was
was
after.
more so because of what we did at the end of the year. Because this was at
yes
the end of the year.
yes you're right.
And like I said, we took this serious for a year. Rico came up with these guidelines. He was like, "This is what I want to hit before the year ends," and we did that twice. We broke those
Like
guidelines.
I said,
twice.
guidelines are like I'm up.
We broke
got the
those
corporate
guidelines.
manager.
Corporate manager.
You gave me
Rico
6.
over here. I gave you
One,
6.
2. No, you gave me 5.
Oh, he can't count.
gave me 5.
No drink for you.
Yeah.
He's all right home. No drink for him.
Hey, listen, this time, guys, I did not mess up the count like I did in this one. Okay, I didn't. I used the crowd so they could tell me what the score was.
Right,
So I made sure I didn't go around.
Right.
When Ma was cutting some of these, he was just like, "Rico, bro, you skipped some numbers, bro. Bro, you
Get
said
some numbers.
Bro, I'm like, no. In my head, I was adding, and I had score like here, and then next thing you know, it was bad. It was bad. But anyways, back to what I was saying was some of my favorite moment throughout.
Yeah.
Was I have a couple. I'm gonna say anime trivia was definitely one of my favorites for sure. That was funny.
Yeah, that
When one team started to know all the answers and they were stomping it out.
beat the
Oh,
buzzer. I could have sworn
yo.
one of the buzzers stopped working.
I think he did.
And
But
then-
because he knew them answers, especially like he said,
Mihawk.
not the Mihawk one, but it was like, not only that's he said that's an ending, not an intro.
Oh, yeah.
right.
He was going off.
he was
I
going
look,
off.
I go, I was trying to get you there.
He was like, "That's not even an intro." I was like, "We never said it was an intro. We said anime music."
No, I did say somewhere I said anime intros. I did.
really?
I'm pretty sure I said that somewhere.
Oh, okay.
When we look it out, I'm pretty sure I
We'll
did
look
say.
it back. We'll look it back.
But yeah, no, that
We'll
was
look
fun.
back at
And
the
then the new game was actually my favorite because
Anime radio.
of the damn interactions.
Yeah.
Because of like when Frieza came up, when Hisoka came up on that board and they saw that, they started
They
going
was
crazy.
going crazy because
Yeah.
it was just like, "Oh, say it,
Yeah.
say it."
No, for real.
Preston said it.
Preston said it.
He said
Oh, yo, Preston was so good up there, bro.
He did that.
Yeah.
Monkeys. I was like, okay.
That was my favorite, and then just giving the crowd to give a chance to give you guys a clue
Right,
when
right,
y'all
right,
used
right.
the crowd clue.
And they
That
did a
was
good
fun.
job
They
though
They
too.
did, yeah.
Because one thing I enjoyed the crowd.
I don't remember if they missed. If they
No,
gave
they
y'all a
didn't.
clue,
No, they.
I
No,
think
the
y'all
crowd
got
did
to it
not miss.
immediately.
I think
Yeah,
what
yeah.
they did though, they kept in mind of what the crowd would do is when we'll answer first.
Yeah.
And they kept in mind, okay, we see why I would pick this person. Like when I said at that time we went in the Luch, right? And you
Yeah,
used
and I said
zero.
zero. Yeah.
They're like they understood it.
Yeah, I
and
understood
because I
immediately. I
went
was
there,
like, good
because I
one.
went
Yeah.
there, then we went to the crowd. They gave something that like, okay, hey, we're gonna direct, like they guide you to make sure you get the point.
Yeah.
So I love the crowd did
'Cause-
that.
You
Maul
know-
missed it, and you know what's crazy? Maul loved Code Geass.
Yeah,
So I was just like,
yeah.
oh,
That's why I was
Maul
like, he's
better
gonna
get this.
get
So the
this,
minute you
bruh.
said, I think he would have got it if you said Geass.
Yeah,
I wholeheartedly
100%.
believe if you,
You know
did,
what?
he would've
Also,
got it.
I think Maul was thinking too hard.
way too hard. Yeah.
Like, I feel like Lelouch went Flash across his mind first, and then he was just like, "Nah,
that's
but
too
what
easy."
if- yeah, it's too easy.
That's what when we had one of the some of the people in the crowd, the dude, he was like, bro, I was thinking too hard. That came up in my head and I thought it was too easy. So I went with something else. I mixed it up to make it easy, make it a little hard.
Right.
The one that they thought was gonna be hard was when we did Hashira.
Mhm.
And then I forgot what you said first to Rod.
Oh yeah.
And then when it came back, Rod goes,
I don't remember. I
He
think,
barely said it.
He was so
He was like, I didn't know what it was.
It was that he was
No,
nervous. He was trying to say it so quick so nobody
So-
heard him, so he could do it
so-
again. Rod's a cheater. Y'all
said,
don't
no,
know.
I said Rengoku, and the reason I said Rengoku is because of the last collab you guys were talking about Rengoku over hype.
Who's
so we're
first?
talking about Hashira. So I was
You
like,
know what? As
let
soon
them
as
do
you
it.
said that, as soon as you said Rengoku, I was thinking of the what we were talking about of the Demon Slayers versus Inuyasha.
yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking about, and I was like,
Yeah.
That's all you are.
That part was funny. That part was funny. What was funny my handwriting when some people didn't know.
Oh yeah, they was just like, bro,
No
I can't read your
handwriting.
handwriting. He got Dr. Handwriting.
I got Dr. Handwriting. And look,
was like, what?
look, I'm sorry, okay, but sometimes I just be writing so quick, and then I have to write it big and bold so people could see it and be
Right.
like, okay, I see what he's saying.
Right.
But that was funny.
I'm not gonna care when CJ got Wano,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, because the hint that was gave out, I was like, there's no way. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, yeah, when
Like,
President gave him a
the
hint.
first-
Okay, so with the 101, I originally was
They
stuck.
said Kaido.
Mhm.
They didn't say Kaido.
No, no.
They
Wasn't
said
that
the
the
name of the island.
He said
Oshima.
Garashima. No,
He said
Garashima.
Onigashima.
Yeah,
Onigashima.
something like
yeah,
Onigashima.
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 Something. They said that, and I knew what they was talking about,
But you thought it was too easy.
but I was just like, I'm stuck because there's so much that happened in Wano. I'm like, is it a
You
place?
think of the word.
Is it a
Exactly.
place? We talking about Yamato? I'm talking about. I was about to say Kaido, honestly, and I'm just like, Gear Fifth, maybe.
Yeah.
And I was just like, Wano. I needed an answer. Y'all was over here. Doo-doo. I was like,
If somebody would have said Shogun, would you have got that?
Shogun, yeah, I guess.
The
I
Shogun.
guess,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure,
They could
Um,
have said. They could have said a lot of things. They could have
Yeah.
said big, like koi. They could have
Mhm.
said samurais. They could
Yeah.
have said this off the top of my head. I was trying to guess it. So let's see what else could have
I was thinking of the elephant,
Zunisha.
Zunisha.
See-
but then I was like, I don't think he'll get that.
I was
He'll
gonna
think
say
of Zoe.
Ark.
Yeah, and
I was gonna say
If he
Ark.
said Ark, that'd have been
Ark,
too
that-
broad.
That'd been
But
too
not
broad,
because
but
it would have
if
been
would've-
after
it would've
he
been after,
said,
yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
I ain't gonna-
messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one that was really fun that I was guessing was Shibuya City,
Yeah.
and the crowd, I think Preston said incident.
No,
Yeah.
I said
Oh,
that.
you said incident?
Yeah, and the
Oh.
crowd went crazy because nobody thought about that.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "How you gonna get
'Cause
this? How you
even-
gonna get this?" And I was just like, "Oh, incident." And he was like, "Shibuya." I was like,
Because even when I wrote it down, I said, "Damn, if I was playing this game, what would I say?" I still couldn't think of something until we were there, and I was like, "Substation."
"Oh, substation."
Station would
Yeah,
work.
that was-
Yeah, I was like, because
Substation.
I think what did you say? You said a character name. You said
No,
ghetto.
he said-
No,
I said
Sukuna.
Sukuna.
you said
he said
Sukuna.
I said Sukuna.
When you said Sukuna, I was like, he gonna say Yuji or something, bro. That's
Right.
too.
Nah.
It's gonna
That's
point
too
him
big.
back.
That's all
What
of
did you
JJK.
say?
Yeah.
Huh?
You said JJK.
No, he
no.
was guessing.
The reason I said Sukuna is because
He
all
said
that shit
Sukuna,
just
he said
happened
JJK.
in
Oh,
Shibuya
yeah, yeah.
City.
Rats.
But
Yeah.
You said JJK as your clue.
yeah,
No, as an
as
answer.
an answer.
As an answer.
Yeah,
Oh.
he was the one giving the clue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So,
Yeah.
oh, so you said Sukuna to him, and he said
Yeah,
JJK.
so,
Yeah. But no, that was funny, bro. And when he said that, they're like, "That's a good one," because nobody was thinking of that. I wasn't even thinking of that, man. But
Nah,
I think
it was good.
another fun part was what was it?
Hey, I'm looking at your card.
It was when they
Yeah,
finally
don't be showing
came
your
when they
card.
finally came on stage and they were nervous. Oh my
Yeah, they
god.
was
I didn't think they were
nervous
gonna be
after
that
that.
nervous. I
Right.
did not. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, they were nervous.
they was
Sorry, y'all. I did not think y'all were gonna be nervous when y'all got on stage.
I mean,
So-
we was
No, that's
why you
good,
think
but-
they wasn't gonna be
Yeah,
nervous? You know what I'm saying?
that's fine.
Ain't nothing but nerves, you know. What I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, it worked on.
it worked out.
Yeah, and they end up coming back on stage anyway
Yeah.
after that.
That's true.
Shout out Mihawk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they
a good
started
thing.
having fun, yeah.
And we had an awesome creator that was with us that's done a lot of panels himself that did the Boondocks. He did the judo flip
Yeah.
and chop.
Yeah.
And he was sitting right there and engaging with us.
Right.
And I thought that was cool. And he came up.
Yeah,
He was one of the ones. He wasn't nervous. He wasn't
Yeah,
nervous.
right. He been
He
doing
wasn't
it for-
nervous, and Mihawk wasn't nervous.
Yeah, he was.
But
Mihawk
he-
looked like
Mihawk knew what he
been
was
through
doing.
the stage before. Cause remember he was on the costume thing.
Oh yeah, wasn't he the Nutcracker?
No, he was Goblin Slayer.
Yes.
He was Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, I heard someone said that's Mihawk from yesterday.
Oh no, no.
Randy said that.
Randy said it right. Was Mihawk?
Mihawk was
Mihawk-
Goblin Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, so he
Okay.
came back the next day as Gomba Slayer.
Goblin
Yeah.
Slayer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I did not know that.
And I want to shout our friend out that I forgot his name. I don't know why.
You talking about right?
Fatal Fantix? Fatal Fantix? Yeah, that's his IG.
Mitchell and Manny from Fatal Phoenix. That's I remember. I remember their name. Mitchell
Oh,
and
okay,
Manny.
yes, Mitchell and Manny.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Manny. Because I don't think I actually asked him for his name. I think we were just talking. We were just like having so much fun talking
Yeah.
and stuff.
Right.
I'd be forgetting.
I feel you.
But he did his panel the day after. That was pretty dope. That was
Yo,
fun.
yeah, absolutely. The history
was
on
fun.
Boondocks was kind of lit.
I did not know Boondocks was a comic book at first.
A comic strip. Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't know
pretty
that.
Yeah.
It was really good. Definitely good information for sure.
Yeah,
So, yep.
he was engaging a lot with us too. And then when we did with the
It's
crowd,
on you, CJ.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's
It's
not.
on
I
you?
put that 6.
You put that 6, then Rico's on you, Rico.
I
Rico
thought
think
I
he's
did
slick.
win, big.
Rico think he's slick. It's on you.
Yeah.
I thought I been went.
But nah,
Damn.
definitely the Boondock
Oh,
panels were kind of lit for sure.
Yeah.
Had everybody in there laughing.
That was real fun.
Seeing some classic moments from the Boondocks was lit.
Right.
So man,
Yeah.
the whole crowd was interacting, reciting the lines.
You know when you realize you messed up. But yeah, so going back to it, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought when I was trying to say something in the game show. Oh, learning the difference between like having people actually there to like react right then and there, and then the feedback and the vibe that you get. That's completely different than just recording with no one around and then hoping it hits later on. You know.
Let me see.
Damn,
See if
CJ.
you're gonna be able to draw.
Come on.
You know, you think you slick. You don't think no, you nigga. Cause
we
he
from
thought he was
Florida.
going somewhere. We from Florida. We just gave this man his North Carolina card back, and he finna lose
No,
it.
we
Alright,
gave
look.
him his Florida card back.
Oh yeah, his Florida card, and you finna lose it.
I knew I had his card the whole time,
Okay.
bro. He kept looking at my
Oh my god!
Oh, he
Yeah, that
sneezed.
one's saying like, why?
I dropped the wrong card, bro.
Yeah.
I dropped the wrong
Oh,
card.
that's
Let me pick
tough.
that up.
That's tough.
I dropped the wrong
You ain't
card.
going nowhere.
Wow.
I'm drop that.
I dropped the
Okay.
wrong card.
That's fine. Come on, Maul. Let's see what you
Come
got.
on, hit, you gotta hit somebody.
Oh, he spread.
Oh, he was
I
high.
gave him what he needed.
He was hiding the bitch.
We still doing one under, pretty much, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
We always play one under. You know you can't grab it.
I mean, the 7 right there anyway.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
thought you
that.
were gonna grab the 6.
So it's that, but you're not going nowhere either, Mo.
Oh, you right.
You pulled a me. I forgot.
right here.
No, the 7
No.
under, like all
Way
the
under.
You can't get it.
I couldn't get it.
He could have grabbed the 6. That's why I thought we were gonna do one under.
Oh
He didn't do it, so
wow.
all right, that's on him.
Oh yeah, I could have hit myself.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you would have one card in your hand.
That's all. I couldn't drop anyway. I would have been stuck. That wasn't smart.
But hey, you be easy to
I'm a
catch
winner.
somebody.
So I dropped.
So what you got?
Cause
4?
nobody hit on
Yeah.
Nobody hit him?
What you got?
Oh, yeah.
Get out the
I
game.
lost.
Well, he
you got?
lost. You called.
Dang.
I guess.
I was gonna catch you anyway.
No, we tied. That's 4-4.
Yeah, but if you get caught,
you get
I
called.
guess.
lose.
I guess.
Dang, Ma, I didn't know you was that low. Hold on, let me just see.
He was low as
I forgot he spread it, bro. I forgot he
Yeah.
spread it.
Yeah, he spelled it, man.
Oh,
God
shit.
damn, what my shit was? All right, which one of y'all had the 2?
So you would
Let me
hit
get the
yourself,
shovel.
bro. If you would hit yourself, you would have been straight.
Yeah, I would have been straight, but I
Yo,
didn't.
pass-
The
pass
next
me
2
that.
was all the way down here. You had a 2 in
You
your
can
hand?
pour me some?
Yeah, I got you.
Nah, I didn't have to.
Damn, man, what are the 2s? Was? Yeah, you can show.
Oh yeah, bro. Came in last.
But nah, bro, it was just a great time. I love it up here. I hate the cold.
Hate the code.
It get cold as hell up here.
I wish
to the
we
point
would.
where I thought I
CJ.
was outside
Yeah.
smoking.
Appreciate you.
I wish we recorded the damn drive up here. We were kind of lit.
Yeah, we should have, bro.
We took a whole-
I'm kind of mad we didn't.
Yeah,
That's good.
we were just so in the moment with it though.
I mean, CJ, obviously we would take pauses to record when we're shooting.
CJ felt.
Bro, they like
He took
taking
my
pictures
blanket.
of me when I'm
had
not
that
paying
photo.
attention.
That also go on sale on the
OnlyFans, a picture of me wrapped up in a blanket in the back
Wrapped
seat.
up, tucked in my blanket, bro.
That's $4.99.
Ah. But anyways, you know what I like about this bottle? Though? It's numbered. So I got
What does the number mean?
963 out of
They only made it
25.
25. They only made 25,000.
I guess in that year, yeah.
Oh snap!
No, 2,500.
25,000.
Huh?
Oh, what's my
Oh yeah, we gotta get Randy some.
Yeah.
Listen, we
Yeah.
had to
You
let
drink
Randy
his
try this.
whiskey.
Yeah.
Come, Randy, run.
It's not
Come on,
whiskey. It's cognac.
Cognac, my bad.
Right.
All right, now.
I said cognac. Cognac.
All right. I'm just saying. I don't want to repeat.
All right.
Uh,
Can we let him know, Randy?
Can we
You cool with that?
We cool. What happened to Randy?
Okay, we gotta make sure,
Randy, the cameraman,
bro.
So
Randy.
let me.
We
So
Oh my God, what
the
happened? to
FSAP
Randy?
special.
I'm just come out and say
The FSAP special.
I'm a retired demon in the streets back home. So I had to bring it up here. You know what I'm saying? They didn't believe
The
me.
wording is crazy.
I said retired.
And by that he means when it comes to drinking.
When it comes to drinking, I like to get people drunk. So I've made a drink. It's called the FSAP Special, aka the light skin drink. I know if you ever heard me bring it up. It tastes great. Tastes
It
like
does.
juice. Rod was on it.
It does taste
You know,
amazing.
it tastes amazing, and it sneaks up on you though.
It's a dangerous
It's
ass
like-
drink,
yes.
y'all.
It's,
Listen,
it's like a thief in the night.
that shit will get your ass fucked
It's like
up.
a thief in the night. Right?
This
'Cause-
motherfucker tastes good.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, yeah, this shit
That
tastes
shit-
good.
Randy, you tried it already?
Randy, what you think? What you think?
Try it.
Go ahead,
Come on,
Randy.
come on.
Come on, man. We need a camera on Randy.
We do need a camera.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
It's
So,
like-
Randy, being a also a connoisseur of alcohol, said
Yeah.
that he would like to try the light skin drink like Rod. Rico knew fair well to stay away from it. And
Of
he
course.
sure thing barricaded himself in the kitchen and did not come out there and grab some.
Yeah, no.
Um,
I sit.
Maul had a little bit. He had a little bit.
Yeah,
he was on.
yeah.
He was on my timing, but you know he used to it by now. So then
Was
next
this Rod's
one-
first time drinking it all the way too?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think it's my first
yeah.
time.
it's the first time. So you know, Rod, tell me how it made you feel.
It made me feel good.
It made you feel good,
Yeah,
right?
it made me feel good. I'm not gonna lie though. It sneaks up and it sneaks up fast.
It does.
You
It
know?
does sneak up fast.
Yeah, you
But
ain't
it-
lying about that.
Fast.
It's usually the things that taste great that be the most dangerous.
That Juice World said it best. Why the most evilest girls got the prettiest face? You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
It's so funny because that's what we were singing on the way up here.
We was going through a whole Juice WRLD thing. But yeah, so then, you know, after a while, everybody, you know, got, you know, lit and everybody was good.
And-
Randy went to sleep. Woke up the
day.
next. Get out my hand. What you talking about? Get out my hand. Cause I'm in yours.
hey, the camera saw me look at your hand. I'm like, I see it shit.
Yeah, how you gonna spread your hand out like that right here? I can see your
I ain't
light.
think you were gonna peep, bro. Now you know my hand.
Oh, Rob, make sure
You drop.
I
Listen, bro.
dropped the key.
But yeah,
um,
you were saying
So-
deep.
yeah, I was on demon side. So no, before we get to Randy the next day,
Yeah, it's on you.
Rod here.
No, it's not. It's on me.
I thought you dropped the king.
I
fam.
dropped the king.
Oh, you
Yeah, I was cool.
Rod was over here lit, right? So everybody
Yeah.
about to go to sleep. Rod over here at the edge of the bed talking about something. I'm fucked up.
And I was. I was.
Yeah, you ever
He
been
was
so
thinking
fucked
for
up you gotta
life.
contemplate like why did I do this? The room
It's like
can't
the
stop
whole,
spinning.
the whole world hit me at once.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit was hilarious.
Yeah, you know, we
I
all
woke
went
up-
to sleep, bro. We first of all, we slept in like a motherfucker. We were supposed to be at the
No,
place at
y'all
10
slept
o'clock.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were
bro.
supposed to
You
be
did
at the
not get
place
up till
at
maybe
10
1, bro.
No, I was
o'clock.
up by 10.
No, you weren't.
1 o'clock, man.
You went back to
I
sleep,
was still
fam.
sleeping, bro. And then after I woke up, I hear, bro, CJ, what did you do to Randy, bro? He down the stairs.
Randy was throwing up. We fucked up the
I
camera,
said,
man.
what happened, Randy? I had to go down there with a med pack.
So I'm downstairs in the kitchen, right? Editing, right? Just vibing. And Randy just pops up. Just out of nowhere, just pops up. Goes to the bathroom. I'm like,
He told me.
"Damn."
I was in the kitchen. He's like, I'm about to throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just
But he said it so
throwing up.
nonchalant. I didn't even believe him at first. Because he was just like,
Like this
he
is
was
some-
stressing out.
This ain't
Yeah.
new to him. He was just like, yep, I've been here before.
He opened the door. He opened the door. He goes in the bathroom. It went 0 to 100 real quick. I heard a burp. I said, "A burp?" I was like, oh, shit, yeah, he throwing up. I said, I was done cleaning. I'm going
Erupted.
upstairs. I ain't trying to hear all that. That's why I went to CJ. Bro, you fucked up a cameraman, bro. He ain't never gonna hang out with us no more. It's the first time.
Listen,
But yeah, that's the FSAP special.
Oh,
Light skin
man.
drink.
light skin drink. Y'all want to know what's in it? You can't know. You just gotta come taste
Yep.
it.
Secret
Come take-
recipe.
Secret recipe.
He'll get you right.
Yeah. Oh, for
It
sure.
will
For
definitely
sure.
get you right.
Yeah,
For
trust me.
sure.
It has a reputation in South Florida already.
You went
It's
already?
building a nice reputation. Yeah, I just threw that queen out. it's building a nice reputation in South Florida. A lot of people actually swore off of it already. So I don't know how it's going to do good in sales, but
You
by
don't
the time
even-
it actually hits the account, is most people in South Florida going to be like, nah, I'm not doing that. That's death. But everybody else going to experience. So
no,
everybody else going to be on that experience.
else.
I don't like that mall dropped already. Spread already.
That's
I
on
don't
me?
like how he spread
Yeah,
already.
Oh, you don't like that? I'm sorry.
No, I don't like that.
And I'm about to drop.
you would.
Hit him.
Only hoes
Yeah,
drop
he
out.
is gonna drop.
No,
You would drop like a
No,
hoe.
I would.
He said, no, I would.
He didn't hear the words.
That is no shame in my game. He did not give a fuck. Yeah, I'm
Go
about
ahead.
to drop. Yep, I'm about to do it.
We'll still go. We'll still go around our hands. So go ahead.
What you mean? No, we gotta play new round.
No, we
He
don't.
said, then don't drop.
That's
Then
not
don't
how-
drop.
No.
One time, because everybody get a chance to get low.
So we did a recording of this before where we played cards after the game show episode, but
I give y'all one chance.
but we didn't get
Not
no.
one
But no. Listen though, last time we played this, we dropped to whoever was last basically when we were playing taunt at my house.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Yeah. So even if you drop, you could drop and be out. We still gotta see who come in last.
You right?
So,
That's true.
yeah.
5.
See y'all how y'all.
Wow.
I would have caught his dumb ass if I had spreaded.
How?
Go.
Me too.
I said
He
if
said
I
if you
had
spreaded.
spreaded, you'd have been caught.
Damn,
I disagree.
That nigga said, I disagree.
You
That's
can.
my
I
damn
just know I
hand,
was
though.
lower than you.
You know, nah, the reason I
Yes, I was.
disagree because you thought you
That's
was
my
low. You got
damn
caught in the
hand,
first round, so I disagree.
No. How you gonna tell me my hand?
I ain't telling you on hand.
If I spread it, I had an ace and something lower than that.
Oh my goodness, bro.
I'm sorry.
I messed up my hand, dog.
How you mess
Oh,
up?
I
your
thought
own
the game
hand?
was gonna be over, so I
you
just tried to
threw
get
something
low.
out.
Yeah, just trying to get low.
Shit,
Oh.
I gotta throw something out.
Oh, okay.
What?
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a wild one.
Right, so,
Um,
okay.
But anyways, where did we left off being
I
on the
don't know. We
panel?
were talking about the game show. How was day 2? Because you know, game show.
No, we're not done on the game show, bro. I feel like there's a whole lot we skipped.
Well, I mean, man,
There's a
the
whole
game
lot we
show-
skipped.
We skipped.
There's a lot of things we can
We
we could
skipped
fix.
the part that we was going out there handing out flyers, bro. That was an experience in itself, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
talk to
was.
people. A lot of people was like, "Oh, that's so cool." Da 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 da. Y'all in a game show? Oh my god! I was like, "Yeah, we do it on a podcast. This is us." You know, I think I seen you on TikTok. You know how many people say, "I think I seen you on TikTok."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Dang, y'all really be seeing us like that?"
That was
Okay.
lit though too.
Make
That
sure
was
you
That's
lit.
pretty
subscribe.
fun.
That was lit.
Yeah.
It's
And
on me.
also when they have
Yeah.
pointers out too, like, oh, I seen you guys on TikTok, stuff like that when we walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah. that
Oh
was lit.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty dope. Now we know. Some people know us a little bit in North Carolina,
Just a little bit.
but
You know, we
we'll
is,
build that bridge more. We'll keep building that.
we
Keep
are
building that in
love
face,
it.
that in face notary of people
Yeah,
knowing us.
face.
What is something we could have changed that you saw that you're like
I gotta do
next
Do you
time
know-
we could change this?
One thing I would sit there and
That-
say, for me personally, when it came to the anime raid, when they didn't know certain characters from certain shows, I felt like we should have been an opportunity to introduce the community to new animes, different shows, so they can be intuitive. So therefore, hey, you know, they can show that.
Or like you're saying, like give them a reason why they should tune
Yeah,
into the show.
why they give a reason to the show, especially if or it just express how good the show is. You know, for sure. That's one thing I wish we would have done better, or I personally would have done better. So yeah,
The only thing I could think of is the intro.
intro.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
We could have been
definitely.
interacting with the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have
Yeah.
definitely interacted with y'all when y'all first came in because we
Yeah.
had a whole
While
bunch
we
of
were setting
people in
everything
there.
up, yeah.
while we were setting up, and
It's me again.
I feel like yes, on you, yeah.
Mm.
I feel like we did kind of fumble at that one because a lot of people did end up leaving before it actually started because they didn't know what was going on.
Oh yeah, because
That's
we're still setting a
know
bunch
what
of
I'm saying?
things
Yeah,
up.
we
Yeah,
still
also
setting
said a
up.
bunch
We're
of things.
still
up.
setting a bunch of things.
But the
up.
ones who left, they missed out because we ended up having a lot of fun. But hey,
Yeah.
next time we do it, make sure y'all don't miss out. Make sure y'all
Goddamn,
stay.
that was one under. That looked like.
That was
like-
one.
That look like
No,
you
no,
got
no,
a
no,
lot.
that was like two.
Yeah,
No, that was not, bro. That was under the
That-
cue.
That look like
Alright.
nah.
Alright.
Literally
Oh, I
under the
dropped
cue.
it.
You
Yeah,
dropped
I
the
dropped
three.
it. I dropped it.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
You out of the game. How you missed that?
Hey, shit.
Yeah, man, it looked like you brought a shovel.
Yeah.
A little bit of digging.
Yeah, you gonna need to dig your way out this game.
Go ahead, Rob. Go ahead, Rob.
CJ's not looking good for you right now.
Hold on.
Oh, I know.
It's really not looking good. Let's
Hold
see.
on, hold on.
But something we could have changed.
What about you, Rico? What's on the?
I'm not gonna lie. Seeing how the room was, we definitely could have brought the tripod and had this on live.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely could have did that.
Yeah.
And when I'm like, damn,
CJ over there trying to get
we
a
didn't
full
do that.
house.
We could have had everybody that on our pace to see it.
Yeah,
Seeing what we was
CJ
doing.
trying to get a full house over there.
I just
He
messed
is.
up. I just screwed up.
You see, there's the
Damn.
Clover 3 here. So.
I know this is Clover 3 there. I just messed up.
How you messed up?
I picked up.
He should have picked up
I
my
should've picked
card.
up his card. Yeah.
What
I
you
thought he
gonna do now?
was.
I wasn't supposed to, and I was just talking and ended up listening to Rico. I wasn't paying.
Yeah.
Great job, Rico.
I wasn't paying attention.
Great job.
I wasn't paying attention. Go ahead.
Go out here distracting people.
I ain't distracting nobody.
You dropping?
Yeah,
of
I'm feeling
course.
like
I knew
Ocho.
that. You could have threw that out.
I thought you needed the other 8, so I threw that 8
I
out.
needed that 8.
Oh, look like y'all stuck. Y'all better change your game plan.
Change
Change that game plan. Yeah, we could have changed. I would say we could have changed that. Damn, I lost my train of thought. I really did. Damn.
You're,
What we coulda changed.
Okay.
Oh,
Rod, it's not looking pretty for you, Rod.
you know, I
It's
was waiting
not.
for one of those 8s because I was trying to spread. I know we both had both
got? What you
8s.
got?
I was trying to spread 3 8s.
Man, you know what you should have done? You should
I
have
was
done some
trying
type of
to
Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Believing harder the card type shit.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Don't listen to him. You still got 5 cards in your hand.
Yeah, I know.
You got
You
two.
bet.
I've been believing.
It's unbelievable.
At this point.
Yeah. So yeah, in the room, that's what I was saying with the tripod and setting up the live. I think we could have did that in this room way better.
Yeah.
You were holding on to them shit, bro.
See, yeah, I needed a 17.
I needed sevens too.
Yeah, he was holding.
Y'all bugging.
Nigga holding all the cards, huh?
Where you going with it? Right there? All right. Drop on them.
Damn, I'm aching for you to drop. He want to get back in.
I don't know how low he is.
Y'all about
It's
to
too late
empty.
now.
Damn.
Damn.
You got 5s
got?
on you.
What you got?
Cinco,
How much-
cinco.
Oh, damn.
What you had?
So I would have got him anyway.
Yeah, you would have got him anyway.
Cause you
About
had to
one.
drop that hand.
About
Yeah.
one.
Damn.
You should have spread it to 5 first so I could hit you. Man,
But
I
yeah.
gotta do that one.
So the tripod, going back to that subject, we could have did that.
Yeah, we could have done
I
that.
went on live.
We could have went on.
I ain't gonna
think
lie.
that would've
I'll
been
say
good.
it. I was afraid to go on live.
Yeah.
I thought we was going to, just by the small chance we might have flopped. And I ain't want to flop on live. I ain't gonna lie. I'll say it. I ain't scared. I was like, bro, there's a very small chance we flop. I would rather.
But
do
you
it
know what's funny though? Even though we had
not
some,
online.
we had some
No,
moments. We had some moments that were like, oh, I could have did this. Like for
Yeah.
example,
For sure.
I spelled the word raid wrong
Oh,
when
yeah,
I had
we saw
anime
that.
raid, and
Yeah.
CJ told me, and I was like, oh, damn. But I kept rolling with it. If they noticed, they noticed. But nobody in the crowd said, man, you spelled that wrong word.
I heard somebody in the crowd say it.
Did they say it loud though?
No, they didn't.
Okay, and so I went with it, and even if they did, I'd have been like, "Oh, word, really?" I'd have just let it, like, I would have just went with it, then like
Slide off.
pause and just like, ah, shit, I'm embarrassed. I'd have just kept going with it,
Yeah.
and even the when you were saying I should have made it 7 points for the Shinron Wish because of the Dragon Ball, I wasn't thinking about the Dragon Balls because of like we weren't gonna use them.
Right.
So I wasn't thinking about like, oh, let me
Shinron
make the Shinron Wish 7. I didn't make the connection, so I was like, let me keep it 8.
But then you gave him 3 wishes or something, or 3 points for the 3 wishes or something. I was
No,
like, that shit don't look it up.
no.
That was for the audience.
That's for the
the
audience.
Yeah.
So,
And then Shenron wish was something else. Shenron wish you had to use 8 of our own points.
no.
No,
I thought the Shinron Wrist was getting help from the audience.
No, that's the crowd.
That's just the crowd help. Crowd help. Sure,
It's not the audience, the crowd.
no.
Yes.
The audience is
crowd was the
Audience.
audience.
That's let me
No,
tell you what
I'm saying-
Shinron wishes.
Yeah.
That's why none of y'all used it. Shinron was your next clue, your next card.
Mhm.
You can bump it up to instead of 6 points to 8 points. Right?
Oh, okay.
That's what Shinron was. That's when you guys were getting blown out. I was like, y'all don't want to use it?
Yeah.
And technically,
See, I had a different
But
thinking.
doesn't
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
the crowd. I thought we were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
thought we
this-
had to use 8 of our own points
No.
in order to use the wish.
No. You just cause basically you're just like, yo, we need to catch up. We're getting
Yeah,
blown out.
yeah.
That's to catch you right back up.
Okay.
But like Juan was saying, it can backfire where if you get it wrong, they get to try it too.
They get to try it.
and they
And
can
we
steal your
didn't
8
use that
points.
once.
None of you guys did. I was like, oh damn, y'all scared.
We
But
should have.
the word when Maul brought it back up, because I was like, you don't want to use the Shinron wish?
Let's use it.
Nah, bro.
Don't say that
We'll
one
watch
time.
the recording.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, y'all just use your Shinron wish. But when y'all got it wrong, he said, no, we didn't use it. I was like, Alright. I'm pretty sure you asked her. He's like, no, we were just asking for it. Because then it went back to them.
Yeah, it went back to them, and I knew they were gonna get it.
Yeah.
Because
But
they
both-
get to still get. They
Oh,
get
so they
Yeah.
was cheating. You heard it here first.
You
Nah,
really gotta
they
pay
was-
attention to Anime Raleigh, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta pay attention to all the hints.
Yeah, because I think that's what messed y'all up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's
They'll try while even not trying.
No, I think what happened to some of y'all was you heard, like, let's say she just gave me a clue. You heard his clue. But when it was like your turn, you forgot what clue he gave me.
Exactly.
Yes.
You
Exactly.
forgot it, and you're just like, what did he say?
Yeah,
And then Namal gives you a clue, and you
It's
just
something I didn't think about. Like, let's say you give a clue, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the crowd will react, and they'll be like, oh nah, I would have said now. Like, immediately,
Yeah.
I don't care about your clue no more. I'm like, oh shit, what clue you just gave me now? Dang.
Oh, because he was listening to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They put, hey,
it's like you don't think about the crowd. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
the
snap.
clock pressure got the CJ.
did.
Just get me, bro. Just get me.
I was like, bro, I can't think that.
I was like, bro, just say something, anything. He's like, nah. But yeah, it gets you when you sitting there and you're just, and I think you're looking at my whole hand, your whole ass.
I ain't looking in your hand. I was just looking at you talk.
Okay. But nah, it gets you when everyone's looking at you and you got to come up with a word.
Right.
And you probably said the answer the first time, but because you're thinking so hard, bro, and that reminds me of the time, is how I'm gonna get it back into anime. That remind me of the time when Lalari,
Lelouch.
no, not Lelouch,
Lario?
Hunter, Lario, no,
Lorio.
Lorio,
Yeah.
I'm saying his name.
Lario. It's Lorio though.
Remember when he
Yeah,
was
Lorio.
playing rock paper scissors shoot with the girl,
Yeah.
and he was in his head so hard
Yeah.
that she threw out one. I think she threw out rock,
Mm.
and still ended up throwing out scissors.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What is she gonna do? What is she gonna do?"
He was thinking
so
so
hard about the move, and I think that happened to you
Hey,
guys.
bro, I
where
ain't
it
gonna
was
lie.
just
Literally.
like,
He did big man moves for the game afterwards though. He was smart.
yeah,
Yeah,
Win-win for him.
yeah.
Yeah, whole
It was
Lorio.
a win-win for him.
Yeah, for real. But
I think you're a man.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I'm about to find out.
but that's exactly what happened with you guys. I noticed. I was like, oh yeah, you guys are thinking so hard about
Yeah.
this. Just say the first word that comes to your mind, bro. Just say it.
Yo, one of these days we gotta let Rico not host, and he actually do it because I feel like Rico always talks.
Oh, I
shit.
know. I would be. I know. I'm looking from a different perspective.
Yeah.
That I would be nervous too. I'd be like, damn.
Like when you
He
get
said
out there and
Naruto?
that time crunch, bro, all your mind just wipes. Just like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I forgot
Right?
that.
Yeah, I know that would happen. I
Did
seen
I
how it
watch
happened to
that?
the kids.
I have to be
Yeah.
thinking to myself, did I even watch that? Did I watch that?
even when you think about giving hints, you sitting there thinking because you got to give the perfect hint because it could be anything.
Yeah.
Like one time I told you Itachi, and you were thinking about a whole bunch of
So
stuff.
said
many
Naruto.
things. I did that.
Yeah, yeah.
He said,
And what was the answer? Akatsuki.
Akatsuki.
yeah,
right?
Akatsuki. He said, if he says Itachi, then it must be Naruto.
Yeah.
We're like, no, ma.
Mhm.
That's not the right
And I'm
way.
also keeping in mind how much I know you love Naruto.
Yeah,
So it's like,
that's facts.
You thinking that?
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
That makes yeah. But you guys still ended up getting it.
yeah, because
Yeah, they did.
no.
Yeah.
they
I
meant-
said pain and he didn't get it.
he didn't get it.
What did he say?
When
What
he
the
said,
person
as
say?
soon as he said pain,
Yeah.
immediately I got it.
Yeah.
He,
'Cause I
I, think,
fall-
I think he said,
When he said pain, I
I
feel
said
like
pain, and he said,
I forgot what Preston said.
I forgot what person.
Yeah, we got to see that in the
We're gonna
recording.
see on recording. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot.
But
I think he did say Akatsuki.
No, he didn't get it.
No.
You guys
You
got
ended up
it.
saying Hedon. And then
Oh
he
yeah,
got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
yeah, he didn't get it.
I forgot what he said.
I forgot.
I
We'll
forgot
figure
another
replays.
time.
We'll go back.
I want to say,
Yeah.
when you said pain, I want to feel like he said Nagato. or
Oh, it's
something
on you
like
because you won, bro.
that. But no, it's going to left of the dealer. He dealed.
See, that's how we started last
No,
time.
no, it can't go like that because the only person that been dealing is the loser.
All right.
Oh, that's not going to order.
It'd be me, my turn every time. Yeah.
All right. Bitch, chill out.
This shit good as fuck.
Huh? Oh,
Making deep
No,
breaths.
I ain't gonna lie.
Make sure you okay.
we're so focused in this game. I'm waiting for him to throw out so I can say something. The K's are all dead.
Yeah.
Because I knew you had a K.
Them kids
My
coming
head
out.
good, though. I ain't gonna lie. This shit got me feeling good, though. I ain't
Right.
gonna hold
Yeah.
you. This shit got
They
me
about to
feeling
start
good.
talking wild, y'all. But yeah, this is the aftermath of the game show.
Yep.
I'm just throw this out here. Rico wild, bro. Man,
Why you say that?
this man gonna call his wife and say, CJ out here trying to have a pillow fight. I was like, bro, hell, what? I'm over here trying to go to sleep. Bruh. CJ out here trying to
Listen, bro, he was trying to tie niggas with pillows, bro.
Nah, bro. That's
CJ's a
wild.
booty warrior.
Hey, chill out. Hey, chill
Shout out to that Boondocks panel, bro.
Yeah.
That
I'm
shit
a
big, bro.
warrior.
It's on you, Mo.
Yeah, for
It's
real.
more important than water.
But anyways, we have fun, and then we got to experience playing games, seeing who's good. Maul lined Randy up and didn't tell
Yeah.
Randy he was good at Nintendo. he set him up for that.
I ain't set him
And
up.
then you know what was great
I ain't
though?
set him up, dog.
The first day, that game show day, me and Randy had so much competition. He was whooping my ass. It was 2-0 before we got to the arcade bar.
Oh, good.
And it got real. We got on that what's that game called? The
air hockey.
Air hockey. We got on air
That's
hockey and it was
Hey, all I'm saying,
Just
I heard somebody drop 30,000 on your head. Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
God
listen,
damn.
listen, I'm gonna tell you how that
I
happened.
remember that.
I'm gonna tell you
I
what
remember
happened.
that.
So we were on that machine where you dance. What do they call that machine?
Dance Revolution.
Yeah.
That's
The
what I call
dance
it.
thing, yeah.
Something
So
like
so
that.
we were on that at the arcade game, right? And I wanted to try it. I was already feeling right. It's on me. I was already feeling good, and
Huh?
man,
Nah, what do you got? What do you got? Say it out loud, nah.
That's my information. You gotta pay for that information.
tighten up. So I challenged Maul's wife to the dance thing, and they're all watching my screen, and you know they're like, "Yeah, Rico putting up points." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm grabbing the thing like I'm a pro. I'm not a pro, but I'm still trying." The game ends, and we see my score go up. We look over to her screen. I say 30,000 to 20,000. I say, "Damn, this shit
I'm
was
not gonna cap.
horrible."
Because I was watching from Rico's side and I was like seeing his board, I thought he was up.
Yeah.
And then when it ended, I think everybody on your side was like, "Yeah, you did a good job." And then when we see her score, we're like, "Damn."
Got murked. Randy was doing his thing too. He was two-stepping down there. He was two-stepping. He's like, "I got this."
Nah, when y'all had that aggressive ass game of air hockey,
Oh yeah.
you and Randy,
Yeah.
I was like, God, these
It was real.
to the
You know.
death.
You know why I got real? He was like, "I done beat Rico all day
Yeah,
today."
He did
Yeah,
beat you the
yeah.
first game.
Yeah. I
no,
said-
it was multiple games. I think it was like 2 games.
Which, no, he beat me twice. We played the My Hero, the fighting game. What the hell was that shit called? Was it
Jump Force. Jump Force.
Jump Force. Yeah.
Yeah, Jump Force.
We
That's
played
not
that.
My Hero fighting game.
That's not
I know
it.
what fighting game you're talking about.
Yeah, but no, that fighting game they first played was Jump Force.
You sure it's Jump Force?
With all the
Jump Force
different
has
characters.
all the characters. They have Naruto and Bleach.
Oh
all that.
yeah, that's the one you guys were
No.
playing. No, you
It was
did.
a My
It is
Hero.
a-
You
there's
talking
a
about
My Hero
you talking about the
specific game.
Pacific?
It was a My Hero
Yeah,
specific
it's
fighting
just like
game.
how Naruto is, but it's My Hero.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it, but yeah,
One
nah,
button
he
for
got me.
everything.
Yeah,
But the thing is, me and him had never played it, so we were just button smashing. And then once we figure out,
That's how you always.
once we figure out how to play, he ended up putting his combo together, and so he got me. I give him that. But
who he beat you with?
what 2 characters did we use? Damn, I can't remember. You had Bakugo?
I did.
I don't even remember who you had, bro.
Okay, then it's on CJ.
I had the girl with the
Who you
headphones.
had? Who you had, Randy?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
okay.
No, it was a girl. I had the
No, you had
the girl with the
General.
no, I had the girl with the
General.
headphones. Yes.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
the headphones.
Oh yeah.
He had Tatsu. What's the
Tetsu? No, not
No.
Tetsu.
Yeah.
Tatsumaki?
He's with
What's
the
the
shadow.
Oh, I know
The
you're talking
Shadow.
about.
Dark Shadow.
I know exactly what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
I think his hero name is
hawk.
like Tsukunomi or something. Yeah,
I
he's
think
hawk?
it's something like that. Like
Yeah.
his head shaped like a hawk.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
he got the bird.
he got trained by Hawks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you got talking about.
So nah, he had that range, and I was trying to get in every time, and the minute I got in that corner, but we ain't changed the characters. I was like, bro, rematch, bro. And then somebody was like, come on, Rico, let's go pass out the cards. I was like, nah, one more time. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to give it up. But that's when we got to the hockey. I was like,
I ain't gonna lie, Rico. You was
I had to
talking.
go serious.
Rico was talking the first game. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can talk when you down, bro. And that's the good thing about it,
Dude,
right?
yeah.
Because Randy came up on the air hockey table, and I'm watching from the sidelines because Rico had just kicked me off the table. We're not gonna talk about that. And Randy did clean sweep, and then the next game, it was competitive, bro. I'm talking about the puck coming off the table, all
Yeah.
type of deal,
That shit.
all type of deal.
And if Randy went like this, he would like after he would score, he would move his stick and go like, yeah. And I got that puck, bam, quick. I was like, that's an opening. You know what I'm talking about?
Offense
It's
don't
an
wait for
opening.
defense, man.
I don't wait.
Offense don't do-
I don't know why you celebrating. It's the best of the three.
I do that same
But
thing.
nah, it was because I got up. I remember I got up of 6 to like 2, and immediately he caught up. And then it was 6-6. I was like, ah, damn. And I needed one more, and I got it. And then the next round, it was over with. It was one-sided. It was like it was one-sided. I won that, and we were done. But it was fun though. It was fun. Randy could play, man. That was some fun games. But that arcade was pretty cool. We got to shoot the basketball. I was bricking. I ain't gonna lie. Ron and CJ came over to my table. They were like, "Damn, Rico, only 17 points."
That joint terrible.
Nigga, you
Yeah.
had 8 points. Don't boost
Yeah,
your head
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I had 8 points.
Don't boost your head
I
like
did not
that.
have 8 points.
Don't
Okay,
boost your head like
okay.
that.
I had 8 points.
Don't boost your head.
I had 8 points. I had 8 points. That's what they're saying. I don't remember, but I had 8 points.
Don't boost your head like
Me
that.
and CJ went back to the.
I had my jacket on. Stop playing. I had my jacket on. It's restrictive.
Wow.
But
But
look,
look,
I had more than
no.
8 points. Don't do that.
Here's what they're not telling you. Here's what they're not telling you. Who had the
Oh,
high
man.
score of the night? That's what they're
You
not
went
telling
twice
you.
though.
You went twice then.
But who still had the high score?
So what? Y'all didn't
You
go
went
twice.
You had to drive. I went once.
You went once. I went back, but I had my jacket on.
Yeah.
We all had jacket on. That's the excuse for my 8 points.
My
We all
jacket
had
was
jacket
left.
on.
No, know what I'm saying.
Mine
So-
was tighter.
super-
After I saw that disappointment, 8 points, I dropped 53. And they
You
dropped, what,
did.
33,
You did.
24.
You thought he was Giannis.
Yeah. I had to go 50. I had to make up for the 8. So, yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, exactly.
My bad. This is the last one. Stop looking at my damn hand, CJ. But yeah, no, that was a little fun. That arcade was pretty good, dude. She was making some good drinks. The bartender, yeah.
Yeah, she
Good
was.
drinks, some good drinks over there. It was a little vibe. It was a little vibe.
That card though, bro.
Let me get that off for you, big boy.
Let me get it.
Let me get that.
Nah, you don't need this.
So
You don't need this.
that was an exciting moment for us. It was, like I said, it was a good
What
win in
about-
our book
what
to start
about
off the
day
year.
2?
Day 2? What did we do day 2?
All the people we met at the judo chop, we did their panel.
Yeah,
When they
I mentioned
we
that
just
when
did
I
a
shot
whole
him
bunch
out.
of
When
panels.
we did his panel, yeah.
Yeah,
He was
we
cool.
did.
Oh, we did meet the guy that
Me and Jamal went to go to the JJK thing, and I got spanked. I came in like 38th place. Man.
Ooh,
It was
yeah.
more than like 50 people in there. It was
did
like a bunch
JJK what?
of, the trivia.
It was JJ
They had this
trivia.
thing. I was gonna show you because we
Oh.
actually could do that. There's a website. It's basically like Canute,
Mm-hmm.
where you can make your own questions.
Yeah.
And the people can Kahoot. And they could use the code, and they could get on their phone so they can answer the questions as they pop up.
Ah, that's pretty lit. Yeah.
that shit was lit.
keep-
And I was
Keep in
like,
mind, there's a free trial because during it, they're like,
Yeah,
our
they
free
ran
trial
out of free
ended
trial.
during it, so they
took
couldn't do
out
the
all
next one.
Spoiler questions because people don't want to catch up to JJK.
Yeah.
Haters.
Who's up?
I'm looking at you, Rod. Anyway, who threw out this? Oh, it was me.
Yeah,
Yeah. He dropped, by the way. Oh yeah, he spread my bad.
He be spreading like he just sneaky.
I hope he
with
don't
it.
drop
Cause
because he gonna get caught.
yeah, I already know. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Okay, just because you said that, I'm
All
not
right.
sure to drop. 100% I'm still sure.
Okay,
100% I'm still sure.
he's not.
100% I'm still sure. 100% I'm still sure.
We want to know if he really.
I told y'all not with the forwards. Didn't I say not with the forwards?
I had a 4 special.
Oh my god, they don't even got that with Winnie's no more. It's called the big bag.
They trying to make it the $6 bag now.
Oh, is
Fuck
it?
the biggie
They
bag.
got, I think they got
They
options
slowly
now. They got
moving.
option now. They go like
They give
like
you
they
different
got
options with the
7,
6,
8, they go
but
8,
that's how they
7,
started
6.
with the 5 and the 4.
Yeah,
They'll start giving you new option with the biggie bag so they could move up.
Mhm.
He training y'all.
Hit him, Rod. Hit him, Rod. Hit him, Rod. Hit him, Rod. Hit him.
I don't got it.
Ah.
Give me one more. Give me one more
What?
turn. Give me one more go around, Mark. Give me
Nah,
one more go
stay
around, Mark.
confident.
Still
Bruh.
on business, nigga. I still drop
What you got?
4.
Oh, you so lucky. I got 6. You so lucky. I got 6.
So we still going?
Yeah, y'all can still go. You lucky I got
Why
6.
you dropping
You
that
can't
six?
drop. It's not your turn yet.
I was just sitting to try to catch him.
Thank you. You knew you wasn't gonna catch
I
him. You
know.
saw them numbers.
I saw. I just wanted to let him know he wasn't the only one that was fucking low.
Whatever.
Shit.
That don't mean nothing.
He was the only one that
I
was
was
low.
close. Okay.
I was 2 away, bitch.
Ain't nothing.
I lost by 2. Bro, how are you gonna let Maul beat us all around? Nobody has come first. That's all I'm trying to say.
Maul won every game.
Yeah,
I think so.
This is the
It
last
just
one
be
too.
like that.
What?
It just be like that.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
When we play, you didn't win no game the other day. It's just your hand today. It's just your hand.
That's because he couldn't see his cards. He was crying.
He was crying. Hey, that's
We're
not.
gonna leave that episode in the vote.
Yeah, we definitely-
That's going on OnlyFans.
That's a $20 OnlyFans right there.
Yeah. It's going on OnlyFans, but he was crying. Let's just say he was crying, and he was trying to say his point, and he was crying so much we couldn't let him say his point. We were fighting for the mic.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, bro.
Shit,
That was
so
I
funny.
couldn't stop laughing.
Oh my god.
Funny episode.
Definitely
Shout out to
funny.
Wars. This episode was pretty funny, man. This was a good.
That was a good episode. Yeah.
Did the scenery. We gonna be back
Definitely.
there again. We'll be
So-
back there to shoot another one.
You lower than me?
Oh, there we go.
You
I
lower
might
than me?
be.
Huh?
Go.
I
Do
might
it.
be.
You might
Do
be.
it.
I got 2 cards too. What's up?
Come on, do it. Who's standing on business?
Oh,
This is on your goal. You don't gotta do it. Don't let them gas you up.
No, they're not.
Don't let them gas you up.
Thinking if I can get
If you
What
stand
Dirk
on
said?
business, you would do it. You standing on
I
business?
think I get lucky.
Look,
Hey.
what Dirk said? He ended up on the shirt because he let his boys gas him up.
Ah, damn, Rod.
Ooh, even
That's-
better.
Oh,
No,
How you gonna draw? You can't.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
You're right.
You fucked
You
up.
can't
You
drop
said
anyway.
I told you.
All right,
Ended up with a t-shirt because he let his boys gas him up.
I should have dropped.
He just said that to
Yeah.
you too.
I
You
shoulda
should have dropped. You should have dropped.
Not with the shirt.
He still would have been here if his girls didn't gas him up.
Bro, I'll never forget that, bro. That shit was so funny. Paris not with the shirt.
Paris not with the shirt on.
Yeah, not with the Demon Slayer shirt on.
So,
Shout out Paris.
we were supposed to do this at the function, and we didn't do it. We had certain stuff to pass.
We just was too busy to get it right.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna give these guys each a card, and in this card, they're gonna have to tell me why. They don't know what card it is. They're just gonna have to make a little quick case to why they believe this show had the best season 1. Whatever card you get, just defend your card.
Just to
That's crazy, but okay.
You might not agree with it,
All right, babe.
but defend it like you can.
Okay, all right.
Let me see. Who won? Ma won? So since you won, I'm going to give you that. Who came in second? Oh,
What's my card?
it was you. I came in second. All
Right here. I think this is gonna be good.
right.
Who going? I got.
You could go. Yeah.
All right.
Hold on, can we trade? Can we trade?
Can you
I want to trade with Rod.
What card you got?
I want to trade.
You want to trade with
you.
him?
What card you got?
Don't worry about it. Let me just trade.
Nah, I
you
know
can't let
you-
everybody else know.
I know you know what card I got.
I
though.
know you. I know what he got. I know. What
I
he
know
got.
what he
You
got.
want me to trade?
Oh, you're the, oh,
I trade with you.
when I
Yeah.
probably looked
Nah,
it
nobody
up,
wanna
you
trade
saw
with
through the
him.
light.
I want to trade with him.
Yeah, I know you trade with me.
I want to trade with him.
Ah,
I wanna trade
shit.
with him.
I'm going to make a good. I'm going to get. But anyways, we're not trading. Let's show the cards.
Everybody show the cards.
I got my hero.
I got this one. I got my.
You got.
And I'm my. I said my. I looked at this
See,
shit.
sir. We forever catch you
I got this one.
echoing me.
Demon Slayer. Oh,
damn, that's what you wanted to trade for him. Hey, that's
Damn,
what you
what
get.
you got? Let me see what you got.
I got JJK.
JJK? Who want to start first? Oh, well, Maul won, so you can start first. Then we'll go to Riley.
Yo, it's AOT. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of a banger right there. It's AOT.
Yeah,
That's all
great
I got to
advantage.
say. AOT.
That's it?
What?
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Let me go.
Yeah.
What's your?
Season 1 for
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer right here.
Why it was one of the best season ones.
Let me tell you why it's one of the best season 1s.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know we wanted to cry after that first episode. When he went home and his whole family was going, oh my
That was a
God.
cold
Plus,
opening.
come on now. We got the king of pop himself. The king of pop himself is in it too.
Yep.
You know,
I
it
give
was
you
just
that.
good. A lot of people say we only watch Demon Slayer just for the animation.
Which is true.
That's which, you know, a lot of people do watch for animation. Animation is best animation out of everybody on the table. For season one. For season one? Nah,
For season one?
For
Not even
season
so.
one?
Put your shit down.
No.
I give
No.
you
That
I give you
2010
I give
animation.
you
Put that down.
season
Put that
one.
down. Put that down. Put that down.
Ma, you not
Yeah.
arguing AOT with
Yeah.
Demon Slayer
You talking
animation?
animation?
You
talking about
talking animation? Oh, okay.
The
Ain't no way,
animation
fam.
was here. Okay.
All right.
This and then that first episode or the second episode when he finds out his family dead, it touched that heart, man. You know what I'm saying? And then him with the Nezuko trying to protect his sister and trying to find out a way to cure her. That hit right here, man. You know what I'm saying? He's being a good older brother. It's just I feel like this right here is just better than, you know, story wise. For the first season, I feel like second season did better. Third season, but first season was good, really good, especially with against all these other shows out here. You know, I ain't gonna lie, Attack on Titan kind of, you know, first season of Attack on Titan is legendary, but you know, right here with the animation, the story, the seriousness in that show is also gas. JJK close third. We got the shit that supposed to be on Disney Channel over here.
Don't try to rank, my show.
We got Disney Junior over here.
No, let me go. Let me go.
So pretty much all I'm hearing though, you only just saying
The animation.
just
The
animation.
no,
That's
I
it.
said the story too, because it was just
What's
like
what's the story?
What about the story?
What about the
the
story?
story of how his sister got turned
Now
into
let the
a
real
demon.
people talk that got
And
the
now he has
storyline.
to-
I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you.
He has to find out. How
It's
to
a
save
great
his
story that
sister.
fits that anime.
Yeah.
Like the story fits the anime
It
for
fits
what it
his
is.
anime.
It's a great.
Like,
it's a good story,
he's a
bro.
good older brother. He's trying to save his sister. You know,
Yeah,
But-
his sister
but-
is
Just because it's
trying
not
to-
complex, I don't think
I'm
it
not
I don't
takes
think
away
it-
from
I'm
it.
not saying
it's
it'll be
not a great
complex.
story, but I'm saying in comparison
To the other
to
animes. Okay.
these anime, not necessarily My Heroes anime.
Wow, we just gonna dog on my show like that?
so hold
Let
on,
me go.
hold on,
'Cause
hold on.
I'm about to
We
tackle
all
y'all
know who's at the
motherfuckers.
bottom of the barrel,
Right,
right?
right, yeah.
That's how it is. we killing Randy's ear
All
right
go
now.
ahead,
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
Randy. We don't mean to yell.
Go ahead.
All
Tell
right.
me about yours.
The Disney show. Let me go, man. First of all, we got to see my boy right here, a powerless kid who admire a hero that he got to meet. It's like us admiring Superman. And one day we met Superman. And then from Superman watching us, Superman is not a bitch ass nigga. Say that again. Say that with your chest.
I don't want to meet Superman, bitch ass nigga.
You hate no
I
Superman.
fuck with Superman.
I do too.
I don't care for the
Boy Scout, ugly ass nigga.
Yeah.
Bitch,
You
got
sound
sent
like
by
a
Batman.
hater right now.
You sound like a hater, bro.
Yeah, ugly ass nigga.
But anyways,
no bitches.
season one
bitch
was really
came
great because you met a kid who would do anything to gain power, and he followed in the step of All Might, and him getting to meet All Might and that mystery that you're now wanting to know, who is this All Might nigga? Why is he so OP? You know what I'm saying? Just seeing him, and now he's with Egypt. Yeah.
See, you think about my characters. What
I did
Yeah.
say Egypt.
Think about my-
Deku. I was trying to say his first name and I messed up. But anyways, Deku. But no, so Deku gets to meet All Might, and All Might is looking for the person. We don't know that, but he is looking for the person to pass his court to.
Yeah.
Right? And he gets to see the MC in action trying to save his best friend, knowing that he has no power. And then you get to see his obsession with the number one hero, his little stories when his mom would see him watching the TV and going back and
Being a
forth his
brat?
head. Yes, to be All Might.
brat?
To be All Might, yes.
He's not All Might.
But he's not. But he
Not
wanted to be All Might.
Definitely not in that first season.
And guess what? That let him to where he met All Might, and All Might gave him a chance because he had a good character,
You're right.
good vibes,
You're right.
true to what a hero represent.
Yeah.
And we got to see him train.
Yeah.
We got to him train until he could actually be able to handle the court itself.
We saw him. He trained just to see his body get constantly broken,
Still.
over and over and over.
Yeah. With great powers, that's how strong this man was.
He was
You
about
need to be
use
able
a
to.
Great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, I was thinking,
That don't fit there.
It is great responsibility. He had to tone his body to be able to use the powers. So he had.
Talking about training. When
Yes,
talking about
bro.
training?
When you step out of football, you can't pick up 265 anymore. You can't
Yeah.
constantly do that. When you're not in shape, you
Okay,
can't do that.
I understand
So
that.
he's going into where All Might is like just dogging niggas.
Got it.
He can't handle
Okay, I hear you.
United
Yeah.
States smash. He can't do that. And then correct me if I'm wrong. When that whole Nambu was that in season 1, right? When they faced him.
Nope.
Nobu?
Yeah,
Nobu?
when they
The
when
Nobu
the
attack at
student
the
got-
school?
At the school.
Bro, that was awesome. When and we got to see All Might in action and he came to save them in the school. You can't tell me that when they were fighting, they were going All Might and Noble was going at it, and he hit. Did he hit Detroit Smash? Or was it? He did like a combo of all the smashes just to kill him.
I think he did United States of Smash.
Yeah. Sugar Rocky's intro was dope.
You know, the thing I didn't like about that fight, to me, to be honest with you, I feel like it was a reference of One Piece when Luffy does that. Damn, what that shit?
Elephant gun?
No, not elephant gun. Gatlin.
Yeah.
You should think about it that when you watch that fight. To me,
I mean,
it gave me.
I didn't get the
that.
vibe.
Yeah.
I didn't get that from it. I did not. I see what you're saying because it looks like it, but while I was watching it,
I'm
I
talking
didn't
about.
think of
I feel like it gave me reference of that. Like, yo, I feel like when it came to that, like, kind of remind me.
It does. I'm thinking about it too, but at the time of watching it, I wouldn't have like, man, y'all copying Luffy. Like that didn't come across my mind. But you pointing that out, I could see why you thought that. But no, when Sugar Rocky's intro and like his whole character built, like with the hands over his face and all that, I thought that was a dope ass character. I was like, damn. And even
he was ashy.
yeah, for real. Even the guy,
Some chapstick.
I was just about to say he needed this.
He needed some chapstick.
Even the guy, I think his Kurg, but he was the guy who was behind the bar stand when their little head out. Kurigiri. I thought he was dope as hell. As soon as they needed to go somewhere, he would transport
like
them.
You working so hard to build up a good case.
Yes,
for it.
I am. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Like,
Yes, I am. But nah, it was a great season 1. It was a packed season 1.
Yeah.
It was
Who
good.
died in season 1?
Who did die?
Nobody.
No.
Anyway, next.
So,
No
Like-
heartfelt one.
like Maul to the left of me said before, AOT, JJK. There's a lot of things about JJK.
Tell me about the first season of JJK that really stood out.
I'll tell you about the first season of JJK that really stood out to me. What stood out to me was the foreshadowing of Sukuna, right? Because they told you that he could eat his fingers and all that stuff, and it's a beast. And then I believe we see Sukuna sitting on his chair in season 1, and that really made me like, okay, who the hell is this character? Like, how strong is this dude really? And now we see, the outcome of that now. And
Whoa, you're not talking about season 2.
I know. I'm just saying.
See.
Foreshadowing. I'm just telling you what they foreshadowed. You know what I'm saying? And the foreshadowing was great. I feel like Itadori as a main MC, when we found out it was him, because in the manga it's somebody else. I believe it's Yuta, right? When we found out it was him, he boxing. I really like hand fighting and boxing and all that type of stuff. And the animation, to me personally, if I would have to rank them, I would say in terms of fighting, I give it to JJK. In terms of story, I would give it to AOT. In terms of animation, I would give it to Demon Slayer. But in those two categories, I think JJK's animation is better than AOT's.
Yeah.
And I think JJK's story is better than Demon Slayer's.
100. I give you that.
And yeah, that's why for me,
his is more overall.
Yeah, overall, it's more
in
complete
each
body.
Exactly.
He's more well-rounded.
I
Yeah.
think the
More well-rounded. I give you
Yeah.
that. I give
Mine
you
is the
that.
LeBron of the group.
Okay. Maul, you want to try to go again?
One thing I was going to say though about AOT, when you want to say animation, as much as even though Attack on Titan animation, not Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer animation is great. I give you that, even though it's good, and the stuff that they do is like, honestly, it is A1. Like, it's so good. I still feel like the animation for Attack on Titan is still better than Demon Slayer, and I give you that it is better because of the creativity of JJK. The art kind of give me that JoJo Bizarre vibe where the art is just so different.
Yeah.
No, for JJK. So I can
Okay.
give you that.
Yeah.
But when it comes with AOT art, I feel like we got to talk about the precision and how sharp I feel like it is. The animation is.
Yeah.
You can talk about some of our fight scene that, especially when the war went down toward the end with at the end with Aaron. Like, look how graphic and detail, especially that scene when Gabi shot off Aaron's head. You can't tell me that scene didn't go hard. So I think animation wise, I think it's also up there as well too. Better than actually Demon Slayer.
Okay.
I really do.
Yeah.
You think the animation?
Yeah.
Wait, when you said they shut off Aaron's head,
Yeah.
that was in the
When they
season
bit
one?
off, when he
No.
bit off Aaron's
No.
head. That was in
Oh,
season 1.
hand.
Hand. I'm saying, no, not Aaron shot head. I thought
When he bit off his hand.
hand. Yeah, that
And
one.
he
When
thought he was gone and he came back at
when
the
he got
time.
when he got
got
eight.
I was
When
like,
he
you
got
shot
eight.
off head.
No,
I
hey,
ain't gonna lie, that was crazy.
when he got eight.
That
When he
was
got eight,
nuts.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's
so.
how I was introduced to the show. Somebody was like, "Bro, this is the main character," and then 30 seconds later, he's dead.
Then,
Like,
yep.
Yeah, bro. The one thing I'll say, I have never put on chapstick so much in my life.
Since
But
being
being in
up
North
there,
Carolina,
North
oh my
Carolina,
God,
North
your lick is so
Kakalaka.
dry.
Can we switch with someone if you never actually seen it?
What did you get? And then we'll switch. I'll see who saw it, and then they could do it.
Oh, give me that.
Then what you giving me?
The one you
Oh,
wanted.
that's a perfect
That's
fit
it.
for
That's
him.
it. I
That's
got
the one
it.
you wanted.
Yeah.
That's the one you wanted.
I mean, I got 2 more.
It's like
you
when
want, Rod?
somebody.
How you feel about
Nah, I
yours?
feel good about mine.
You feel good?
It's like when somebody mentioned chapstick. Now I gotta put on chapstick.
So
Alright.
before we go too far, we're gonna have to find out who made a better argument, since we actually got a 5th person here who could break the tie. Randy Rowe, who had the better season 1 argument for these shows? Attack on Titan,
Who would you give it to?
JJK,
Who would you give it to? Randy?
Demon Slayer,
No personal bias.
and Coco Melon.
Why y'all hate on my hero so much? Damn.
I like my hero though,
Yo.
but that's a shot.
Who had the better argument?
Just now.
Just better
Just
argument.
now.
That's it.
Y'all finna make the writer kill everybody.
Come on,
in
give
the
it a
show.
Coco Melon, Bill.
He should have.
One thing.
Give it to me, bro. They dogging my hero. For no reason.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
He said JJK. He's
that's the
going
one
with
I
JJK.
wanted. He didn't want to trade with me.
Yeah.
Because I knew that was the right one.
All right.
The crazy part about it though, the manga go way harder in My Hero.
No, I don't. Listen, man.
I
Stand
think
what
it's
you
because
said.
the part you're at in the manga. Because that I don't think that has been animated.
I still
Yeah.
say it's Coco Melon.
Anyways, reveal your cards. Show what you got to the cameras so your camera can see.
I feel like
Dr.
he
Stone.
cheated on this.
I did.
The rise,
I did.
know you did.
I was
Because I was
not-
like, how did he get that?
I was not
the
getting
rise of the shield.
because y'all really dogged me on the damn my hero for no reason.
Yes, sir.
Vinland Saga.
If y'all don't know about the Promised Neverland, bro, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
It don't got fighting in it,
Mm.
but it's just a great show to watch when you're just like, we're more into like story, mystery, how the people like more so like planning. Because when Cuz found out which one of the 3 was the mole by telling everybody different information, and
Yeah.
it was just like, oh my God. I'm gonna hide the rope behind the toilet inside where the water be at. And then he went to see if the thing was gonna be gone. And Buddy, I forgot what black hair Buddy was name was, but he was just like, oh, it wasn't there. So he knew who was leaking the information. Come to find out, yes, he knew the whole time what was going on, and he was just trying to protect everybody. Well, protect the closer friends, because he knew that he couldn't protect everybody. He was just trying to make sure they stayed safe, really. So what it really is, 'cause I don't know if everybody watched the show. Everybody watched the show?
I only
Let
watched
me
a couple episodes.
Let me explain what's going on.
I seen it a lot on Toonami.
Pretty
Know enough.
much, out of these 3 friends, they're best friends, right? They all have a unique characteristic. They're all the top of their class. First of all,
Yeah.
they're extremely smart, extremely athletic, and whatever. But they all have specific characteristics that makes them stand out. So they're living in almost like an orphanage or like a foster home.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is a mother who takes care of all the kids. She
Mhm.
feeds them. She teaches them. She has them run outside. And
Isabel?
play. Yes.
Mhm.
And they find out that the reason why they're doing all of this is because
Fucked up.
they're outside of their little area. The world basically is a wasteland, and monsters eat kids, and the
Yep.
kids that taste the best are the smartest, most athletic,
Mhm.
most the best of the best, basically.
She's
So
breeding kids.
They're
She's
breeding the
them.
kids to feed the
monsters.
monsters.
To keep them at
and then
bay,
they-
no?
Yeah, so
They
they
keep 'em at-
won't just straight up kill everybody.
Yeah.
So then
Fucked up shit.
the teacher or the mom figure is like picking out and grooming them to be the best. And like as time go on, some kid they were told like, oh, after certain amount of time, a kid gets picked to be adopted, and they go off to live in like a better world, a better land,
Lied to.
and have a better life. But what they really is, they're delivering the kids to go get eaten. So the kids never come back. So then one day, one of them followed them out there to see what happens, and he saw with his very own eyes that that's not what's going on.
Yep.
Da, da, da. So then they start making plans. They started going around and trying to figure out like how can we escape? How can we get as much people out of here as possible? And they start looking at patterns. They start looking at like, okay, she does this between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. she's doing this. And when we have playtime, we could go all the way. Because the girl who's actually the main character is the fastest out of everybody. She's the most athletic. And then the one with the white hair is the most cunning. And the one with the black hair is the most book smarts. Like he studies a lot.
Yeah.
Then they come together and they're like, we need to get out of here. We need to do whatever we can to save as much people as possible because we don't want them to get killed. We don't want them to be eaten.
Yeah.
And so she uses her speed to run all the way to the wall. She was like, I'm going to use my speed to see how fast we could get to the wall and get back before anybody notices. And we're going to start trying to sneak people out one by one. And then all the other kids start catching on to them doing something. So they always like, what's going on? And they didn't want to join. They don't want to be left behind. Because originally they was about to leave.
All right, bro.
They was just like, no, they was about to
Okay.
leave.
I like
It's just a really good intro.
Yeah, I like that
I like
explanation.
It was
That's
great
really good.
explanation.
I'm like,
But damn,
watch
so
that shit too.
Yeah.
I see it. Y'all a bunch of haters. I was giving my long explanation of building. Y'all call me out, so we get it, Rico. So you just gonna keep building
Because
case.
we know that anime.
Yeah.
That's why.
Hey.
That's why.
Ah, damn. But you did that. You did that.
Okay,
You
then,
used
you know what
that.
I'm
Used
saying?
that.
Plus, who needs to explain Blue's Clues?
Shut your
It's pretty very straightforward. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, damn.
Damn.
F you. I'll follow up after you. Long
go
as
ahead.
good explanation.
Tell us about
Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga.
Come
that
on,
he
bro.
cheated to get, by the way.
Yes, I did, because this was probably this was my favorite out of all the 4 cards. I ain't gonna lie, so I wanted it.
Somebody need to shuffle. Somebody else need to shuffle.
Yeah,
Next time,
yeah,
Rico be
I
cheating.
couldn't
on
get a show like My Hero Again. Y'all were gonna dump on me, bro. That was flawed. And plus, like Maul said, I don't think I ever see Shield Hero, but I did see all these 3 and the other one. But anyways, Vinland Saga, Thor's. The opening was so cold because you thought Thor's was the main character, him on the battlefield and just murking everybody, and then he pauses and just realizes all the destruction, the chaos, the constant war and war and war. How it's just like, bruh, I feel like I'm just stuck in a machine and I am doing this over and over and over again.
Yeah.
When are we gonna have peace? Him just realizing, him actually being like the strongest character, and usually those strong characters, like Thorkel, they'll keep wanting to fade again and keep fighting you again. But instead, he was just like, nah, I'm ready to get out of here. I'm gonna take my wife and we're gonna dip out to Iceland. I'm gonna go there and just be a regular dude, set my kids up right, have a family. Basically. So he cleared it. He left the war. He didn't want to be part of it. And then the war comes to his front doorstep, basically. They come, Askeladd sends Floki. No, Floki came to him and asked him to come out back and everything like that. And then from there, Floki asks Askeladd to basically set him up. You know, Floki pays somebody to kill him because they know he's one of the strongest people out there.
They needed him gone.
They needed him gone
For deserting.
for deserting, basically. So, and then his son sneaks on the boat. And then when you find out his son's on the boat and he sees what happened because his dad and the farmers and a bunch of little kids that are just, it's the first time about to be in fight, bro.
Right.
Ain't never been in no combat. All they've been doing is practicing. They ain't no real warriors. They only got one dog with them, and that's it. Just one dog. And then to see Thorfinn watch his dad.
The call Thor's a dog is crazy because that nigga's definitely a wolf.
Yeah, but he got that dog in him.
And
That's
he
what I'm
got
saying.
he got the goddamn animal kingdom in here. The fuck?
You know, he did. He was whooping all their ass with no weapon.
No weapon.
Yeah.
And the only reason he stopped fighting was because he had
Son.
collateral damage with him.
The son,
Yeah,
The
he
son
had
got him killed.
the son and everybody else.
Yeah.
He didn't want everybody else to
it
get
was really
killed.
the son. Like when he seen
son
the
really
son,
was
he
the
was
son.
like,
Yeah.
if you don't stop fighting, I'm gonna kill your son.
Yeah.
And it's
So that happening and him watching his dad get killed, and this like within the first couple episodes, almost gave me the same concept of Luffy watching Ace die.
yeah.
It was sad.
Literally.
It was sad, and then you follow Thorfinn's perspective throughout the whole show, and you see him wanting to get revenge back, even being so young, and he's just like, bro, I want my match every time. All right, I can't beat you now. I'm gonna go train. I gotta live with y'all. I gotta try. He's like, I'm gonna live and travel with my enemy. So when the time comes, when I get my timing,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Right.
I'm gonna kill you. Even though he lost a lot of time, and the one person we hate throughout the whole show, me, I hated Askeladd. But as the show was going on,
crazy.
you start to warm up to Askeladd.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like you start to. At first, you're like, damn, this nigga's a fuck. Like,
Same.
like you feel that way,
But
and then
I feel like now I understand. Like he was just getting paid to do a job.
exactly, he was just doing a job.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But following the typical characters that I like and liking Thor's and seeing the way he died by Askeladd and how like Askeladd got whooped. He got whooped in that boat. Let's call it what it is. He got beat.
I wouldn't say whoop.
yeah,
I wouldn't say
Thor
yeah.
was giving it.
I
to
wouldn't
him.
say
Thank you,
Thor-
Rod. Thank you.
and
Be
also-
real, bro.
No, yo,
I
and
wouldn't
also
say
Thor
that.
didn't even go all out. Thor
He
was just
didn't.
playing.
Bruh,
But come on,
When,
Like Thor
when
was
you
just
was
like-
fighting, I was like,
Thor-
Thor.
hold on.
No,
Thor
this
was
is
just
Thor.
like-
I got him. I
This
got
is
him.
Thor.
Thor's punch a nigga that took a goddamn mushroom.
Shroom.
He took shrooms.
I understand that, but let's not forget Askeladd. Even though, yes, I'm not saying
Askeladd was very swift.
in no
very
no
swift.
regard that
Yeah.
I'm saying Askeladd could have beat Thor's.
Yeah.
I'm just saying and this is why I like Askeladd. At least he was smart enough to use the environment to his advantage.
Yes.
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 He
So
will
I
use
wouldn't
everything.
say he got stomped or he got handled, but I'm just saying
He did get
Askeladd
handled.
did put a
The one thing I will say about Vinland Saga is I always wanted to see Thor's in like a real major battle because I seen Thor kill.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he was the first. He was like ahead of Thor kill.
Yes.
So if Thor kill is this strong, this dude Thor's could really mold probably like a whole
Yeah.
battalion.
And then we seen he humble his son.
Yeah. Yeah.
He, the man broke his arm immediately. And then watching Askeladd's people turn on him, it was like, yo, you riding with your group of your homies, even though you employ them, you getting paid, and they'll turn on you when they know they're fighting someone way. That is season one. Yeah, that is season one. It was a long, yes, a lot. Things happen.
God damn.
Because at the end is when and then
The
when
king.
he said, bro, Askeladd had one of the coldest ever, bro, when he killed King Canute's dad, bro. You and then finding out Askeladd's backstory and who he is made
He's
you
a
respect
Dane,
him
right?
more. Yeah,
He's Welsh.
he's
Welsh,
half
yeah.
Welsh, half Dane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
So-
dad,
But his Welsh side was
mom-
what made him do what
his
he
mom
did.
was
Yeah.
royalty.
Yeah.
So
on
he's
the
from
Welsh side.
Wales basically, and he sided with the Wales more
Yeah.
because his mom stayed with him. His dad didn't claim them.
His dad didn't claim him at first until
Yeah.
he knew he could fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
And hey, I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty cold. Cause the one thing he was trying to teach Thor's is if you really want that revenge, if you really
Yeah.
want to kill that person, you would not stop at anything to kill that person. He got close to his father, trained with his father for years.
basically telling Thor's, I've
made
been in
him
your
think
position.
that shit was sweet
Yeah,
just to kill him in his sleep.
yep.
yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? On the end of the
Then
day,
he killed all the
brothers too.
and the mom.
he killed everybody.
Yeah,
I
Cold-blooded.
can't hate it. A lot of people hate on
Cold-blooded.
Askeladd because they gonna be like, oh, he didn't do it fairly because like Thorfinn was trying to do it fairly. Fuck fairly.
Yeah, we're in
Fuck
war.
that.
This is war.
they're Vikings.
Yeah.
but they're honorable when they fight though.
Pirates, man.
No, but they're honorable. Vikings have honor.
Not all of
That's
them.
what that not all of them, but that's why Thor
Thor-
killed.
No, Thor killed
Thorfinn
just like to
had
fight.
honor.
Yeah.
Thorkill just like to
Thor
He
Finn
liked
just
to
wanted
fight. That's
Yeah,
being,
he
It wasn't
did fight.
honorable. He just wanted you to fight.
Yeah.
yeah, and he would give you a chance. You remember even with his army, he said, "I'm not letting y'all run. Let's fight.
Yeah,
Die
Yeah,
like
'cause he
real
just like
warriors."
to fight. He just
Yeah, I
wanted
know,
to-
but he was telling them die like real warriors.
Yeah, because he wanted them to
Yeah,
live Valhalla.
but he didn't
Yeah.
sneak them, and he didn't like.
Oh, no,
he
no,
fought
he
them like when I'm saying honorable, they will fight you head on head. That's what made Askeladd different because he was like, I'm gonna use everything around me. I'm not just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
face
yeah.
you head on head.
He's
Not
going
just
to
be
use
brute.
every
Yeah.
aspect that he can
Yeah.
use.
He is.
It's
win
funny
that
because I
fight.
feel like now Thorfinn, he fights similar to Askeladd.
Yeah.
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 And he thinks, and he started thinking about using his environment around him too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he also sharpened King Canute as well too.
Yeah.
Canute started moving getting close to his dad and everything like that.
Right.
And he was educating him and giving
Right.
him tips.
Exactly.
So Askeladd did a
King
lot
Canute
for
made
the
a
main
whole
two
180.
characters.
I like that.
Yeah, he did.
Because
He
at
did.
first I thought he was just a bitch.
Yeah, now.
Well, yeah, go ahead, Rod.
All
Sorry
right,
for that
so
long one.
have y'all watched this anime? Rise of the Shield Hero?
I
Yep,
seen
only
that
season
anime.
one.
You haven't watched the anime?
I haven't seen it, but everybody in our Discord keep telling us to
Okay.
watch it. I'm not gonna.
You
lie.
actually gotta watch
So
season
this
one.
Yeah.
anime, the reason I like this anime, it starts with this guy here. I forget his name, the main character, right? He gets a book and he gets transported into another world. And this is like the world of heroes. It's like 4 different heroes. There's a shield hero, a sword hero, and 2 other heroes. But the other 3 heroes have something like something's wrong with their character,
Yeah.
into which when they do what they do, they don't do it in the correct way. Whereas the Shield hero, he's very friendly. He makes a lot of friends, and he meets a lot of companions that are dumb strong, like this girl right here. She's a little girl right now, but she's really a big ass bird, and she'll eat your head off.
Yep.
Right, and then her right here, she's mean with it, mean with
that
it.
sword,
Is his name
she's-
Nayo Fumi? He got a long ass name, bro.
No,
Not for
for
me.
me.
Not
Yeah,
for me.
that's his
Yeah,
name.
not for me. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get you.
Right, and basically they're sent to different areas to fight off these waves of basically destruction.
Yeah.
Because it's like what's that word called? It's like basically something that's meant to happen, right? They're supposed to be destroyed, but the heroes are supposed to save the day, right?
it's a reoccurring event.
Yeah, a reoccurring event, and each time it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And as he, keeps fighting them off, more people start to side with him.
Yeah.
And the other heroes don't like that. Right?
Doesn't he get framed by a girl though?
He gets framed by another hero.
Yeah.
he
She
gets
frames
framed
him
by-
for something. I
Exactly.
forgot what it.
And then it was like the sword hero that was behind it and shit like that. But this to me is one of my favorite season ones.
Okay.
Yeah, season ones.
Go ahead, Mom.
Dr. Stone. I'm happy I actually got this one because I'm currently actually watching Dr. Stone and I actually love it. So I appreciate that. Senku, the main NC right here, is pretty much as a scientist. And I like it. It's a different anime that's not to do with what. There is some fighting, there is some action. Don't get me wrong, but the action is not like nothing compared to Vinland Saga
season 1, yeah.
or even the Rise. I've even seen Rise Shield, even nothing compared to that either, too. And even not as intense to even like Never Promise. I feel like this is a good anime that's just like Spy Family vibe. You know what I'm saying?
We got another
Educational.
We got another.
Education.
We got
That's
another
it. You'll
Disney Channel
learn.
show
That's what you're
on
saying.
here.
Disney.
No,
Disney Channel?
no.
We
Is
got
that, is that Johnny
Say that.
Test's
Time,
brother?
Johnny Test's brother.
No,
Yeah.
no. We do
They
fade.
do fight
We
in
do
there.
fade. We do fade. And also, and go back to what you were saying, very educational because hey, you do learn a lot.
Yeah.
You learn so
Getting the
much.
Mentalist.
Yes, and The Mentalist is probably one of my favorite
Again?
characters.
Really?
Because yes, you know why? Because it's all about for him. I feel like he is what a true definition of a true lawyer. You can just talk and learn how to just learn how they true goals or what they want to do, what they want to be about. You can manipulate anything, what the person you want them to think, what you want them to say, or even with them to the point you can manipulate them to the point till you can even have them do what you want them to do. I find that's like, yo, this nigga crazy. Like I find that so crazy. Like he can do that. And also he's an impressionist too. He can even imitate anybody's voice from just hearing you constantly as well too.
The old man, when we were doing our old man
Yeah.
list, he was
Yeah,
one that
I
was on
fucks-
there. Yeah.
I fucks with the old man,
Like, he
'cause
was
he's a
turning
craft-
Super
He a
Saiyan
crafter.
Yeah, he's a
for a
crafter,
second when he was
you know?
powering up.
So yeah, so I like it. And I like it. And, you know,
Made
so and
glasses
Chrome,
for the little girl.
Chrome's always constantly learning and stuff like that, which is he's inspired to be just like Senku, a scientist.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the
Stuff like that.
fighter?
So
No,
his brother,
his
his
brother's
brother
the fighter,
is
right?
his brother's fight, and also I forgot the chick name. She also throws
Yeah.
hands.
I'll say the one thing that I
throw
like
hands.
about the main character that reminds me of like the Elric brothers.
Loki. Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Everything he does break it down.
Yeah.
Like in a
That,
very
not just that
scientific
though.
way.
Their belief in bringing everyone
Everybody
back, no
to
matter good or
everybody
bad.
back.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like he believed everybody should get a chance, and there's some people in the show that don't believe that.
believe
That
that.
believe
Yeah,
that should
and that
bring
happened in the
that
first
makes
season.
Yeah, right.
And
It's
and that
really,
woman.
it's really brain versus brawn.
Right, because
Yeah.
the
Whole
main villain
first
is just
season.
more like I
A
want
swole
The
dude
strongest,
that can
the
fight.
elite,
He's
yeah.
But here's
best
the-
fighter in the
but,
world or something
yo,
like
but
that.
Yeah.
here's the crazy part about it. Though, I love that because they resurrected him, right? The strongest fighter. I forgot his name at the time, right? And they got different philosophies.
Mhm.
He believed in, like, yeah, nah, man, the people
Yeah.
that are bad, we got to get rid of them, right? And so, but he said one of the coldest lines though, right? When they resurrected him, he said that now that you resurrected me, I will always protect you in your life, like I owe you no matter what. At the end of season 1, after he built his kingdom, somebody in his kingdom turned on him. Right, and here he go ahead and protect Senku all over again because they end up becoming enemies, and it's like he fulfilled his promise. I know at the end of that, so I kind of dope. I fucks
Yeah,
with
no, that's good. That's a great season 1.
that. So
And,
it's a great season
um,
1.
I can kind of get behind what Cinco's saying though, because it's like
Oh yeah,
it's almost like if you really think about it, it gets deep because it's just like everybody's getting resurrected.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you still pay for the sins that happened before you got turned to stone, or
Yeah.
do you start over new?
But do you think you change Like as
That's a
a
good
person?
question.
Yeah.
I think you do.
Because I don't think you do because came out ready to catch hands.
Yeah.
And he created a gun, or he helped create a gun or something like that.
No, I mean the science
Senku
part.
made it.
One thing I would say this is one thing I love Dr. Stone a lot, because one thing that it helps me realize, people always want to talk about like, violence or like like tools like guns, stuff like that. To me, I realize, hey, those are just
Shout
nothing but
out
tools.
Sebastian.
Yeah,
Sebastian.
Um,
Y'all will know that joke soon.
so, but
Get in the
but
Discord.
it's like you saw with hair in the case of Kingdom of Science, Senku, when they created gunpowder, you saw what they actually used it for.
So you're learning
know,
as you're watching him create
not
this
necessarily-
stuff.
no,
it's not necessarily
no,
that.
learning.
He took gunpowder that could be used for bad, basically.
He made
used it
fire.
for
So
something
therefore,
like
that let me
that.
Oh, he
always say. So
could use
therefore, the
something
tool
back to
always
good. Yeah.
the tools is never the tools is never
Never what's evil.
evil. Is
It
what
makes
the
the tools evil.
evil,
Yeah.
yes,
Guns
yes.
aren't bad. People are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I like that show so much, because it showed that, hey, you see two different kingdoms, right? Brand new kingdom, brand new everything. Because remember, everybody's turned to stone. So now you got the science kingdom versus this kingdom, and now they both got different philosophies. And you can see how one kingdom is striding, and you got to keep in the kingdom. The science kingdom is not as big compared to the other kingdom. I forgot his name, the one that created. So it's like, but yet here, how this one little kingdom took over and overthrown down. It's like, yo, hey, you work together as a team. Use your smarts, and like, yo, hey, and honestly, use your weapon to advantage. And honestly, dope. They did that shit without killing nobody, and I was like, damn, that's kind of dope. So
Yeah,
It
no,
made
it
like a
was.
Sonic cannon or something.
yeah.
Let me say this because I had a question for that, but I'm gonna save it for the game show. I just thought of something. But this one, Promise Neverland. Do you think, before we get Randy to give us a judgment and get up out of here, because I don't want to go over on our time, but do you think we're good? Or we went way over? Oh, okay. So we good. You can cut this little part out. But all right. Promise Neverland. Do you since Isabel was grooming them to be smart and everything like that? Do you think it would have been a wiser choice to if you're making them smarter, why not feed the monsters the less smarter ones? Because I know the smarter ones taste better, but tell them the truth to come up with a plan. Wouldn't they give you a really good chance?
Well, see,
in the
because
beginning, do you think the adults should have done that before it got to where it got?
No, because one, the adults did that mostly out of desperation, and two, the adults now, like Isabel, right?
Yeah.
They themselves are groomed. Remember, they come from a concentration camp. So
yeah.
because they pick one person. Because the main character, once again, she was the star child because she's not only smart, but she's also the most athletic.
That's Ray, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was going to be the one. Originally, it was going to be him, but he got sick.
Yeah.
She was going to be the one.
Oh yeah, he was sick.
To
Majority
be
of the
put into that concentration camp and become another mother. And she was going to have her own kids to deal with.
Wow.
But she has to be put in like a state where they train you how to fight. They train you how to all the stuff you need to learn so you can teach the kids. They put you in they going to take her out. They going to kill everybody else. Everybody else was going to die. They was going to take her and make her another mother. Because one child out of every class becomes the next mother for the next generation so they can keep the loop going. So even Isabel, the current mother, she's already conditioned to believe what she's doing has to be done because it's been going on for years.
Very true. Very true.
You know what I'm saying? It's been going on for generations already. So it's like, because remember they tried to get the other mother to come through to help out, which was the big black girl.
Yeah.
The Wicks.
Yeah.
She had the Wicks weight gain. You know what I'm saying? And even she was also conditioned to be that way, but she was more so trying to overstep Isabel and show that she was better, and ended up backfiring on her because Isabel was too smart for her. She ended up getting caught up. But so when I was saying like the fact that they're already conditioned, I don't think they would have been like, okay, yeah, I'm trying to save this specific people. The only person she really was trying to save was the Ray was the main character.
Wasn't
that
her daughter?
That she was going to be needed for the next generation, so she's the most important.
Wasn't that her daughter?
Huh? No, it's not her daughter. It's not her daughter.
Who was daughter that came out there? I think I read where it came out that Isabel had a daughter.
Yeah, Isabel have a daughter. That
I think it was Ray. Yeah,
in season 2.
it was revealed.
I ain't really finished season 2 because it fell off hard.
Just hearing y'all two
Season
talking
2
about it definitely made me want to watch it for
Season
sure.
2 fell off hard. Season 1 is
That's
amazing.
what I heard about that too.
Yeah, season 2 fell off
They
hard.
didn't follow like the manga.
It didn't follow the manga. It pulled a
Tokyo Ghoul.
One last thing.
Tokyo Ghoul and my Full Metal Alchemist.
Before we get to the judging, I just want to say, this dude only used his shield for everything.
Yeah, that's why he's the
You know what
shield.
I'm saying? I just want to make that be clear. You know what I'm saying? He don't got any other objects.
The last two that I didn't put in there because I don't Well,
You should
we know about Rimuru.
should put Fate in there.
Yeah, we know about Rock Hard Slime and Fate Zero.
Should put Fate in there.
Yeah.
Fate got the best
Nah,
animation.
don't put slime in there because
Yeah,
my
Fake
boy
got it.
would have been biased.
Oh,
Randy would have been.
Randy
biased.
would have been so biased.
He
He
would
was
have been
jumped.
so biased. He would have been like, I don't care what nobody said.
He was ready for Rimuru. And that's crazy because he was telling us when he was in our comment session for when we had Rimuru against all the Marvel characters, and he was in there defending them. He was just like, man, this guy started attacking me for no reason. This is my opinion. Yeah, he's going to war for
But
Rimuru.
nah, he not wrong though. Rimuru,
no,
especially in the
I love
the
it.
novel,
Mhm.
supposed to be like one of the most broken characters.
Yeah,
Touched anime. I ain't gonna lie. The fact that he could just take everybody's power,
and
Why
Rob,
he
you miss
take it?
he easy.
Yeah,
You like Kirby?
Yeah.
Better.
pretty much.
And Rob, why you think Fate Zero got
I just think Fate got the best animation out of all.
at all, including Demon Slayer?
No, the ones that we were just
just
doing.
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
the
I
fight
give you
scenes-
that.
the
I
fight
The fight
give you
scenes
that.
are lit.
Yeah, I
I
give
seen
you
a lot of like
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh is
quick
fire.
I
clips
give
of
you
them
Yeah.
that
You actually
yeah,
never
I have to
actually
sit,
watched
I have to
it?
sit and
It's
actually
actually
watch
kind
all
of
the
like a deep
series.
story about
I
it
like that
too.
Frankenstein.
It's about
girl, too.
Christianity.
Randy got a question.
Oh
Mhm.
shit.
Gilgamesh. He said Gilgamesh versus
fuck.
Urza Scarlet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what Randy just asked is Gilgamesh versus Urza Scarlet.
I'm gonna have to give that to
Good.
Urza.
CJ said
I
Urza.
think the reason I'm gonna give it Urza because of Heaven's will. When she can
Right.
control more than like the 100 swords or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's the. I feel like that's the only thing.
gets
and
real
also
good at it, man.
that OP armor, that Nakagami armor. I say that's about it
Right.
because that shit she can cut dimensions with that shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What made you almost stop and
Yeah.
pick Gilgamesh?
Gilgamesh is fucking OP,
Gilgamesh
man.
is
Gilgamesh.
Fuck,
No
bro.
joke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
So
get it.
That's why I said that's why I specified those
'Cause I
two
seen
attacks.
whenever Maul has those little. I need to know why, because he. I mean that character OP.
Yes, man, Gilgamesh OP, bro. God, that was a good one. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah,
that's a
that's a good
fucking
one.
good
I
one.
like that.
Shout out to you, Randy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Randy, man, he's a Zoro lover too as
But
well.
Gilgamesh can I think for like
Bro, I
Yeah.
could not, bro. I could not. It was too many Zoro lovers. on this
Usually
trip.
we always have more Sanji lovers with us. You can't lie. Out of all the couple people we asked, they were like Sanji.
that's true.
Yeah.
I finally had one Zoro person. with me.
Nah, because we went to go ask Spider Mommy, and she was like, "Nah, Zoro all day."
She
And I
didn't
was
Yeah.
have
like-
Sanji on her board.
Yeah.
She what?
Sanji
She
wasn't even
was
on her
like, "You even
board.
see Sanji
Oh,
on the thing?" And I was
wow.
like,
Yeah.
"Nah." I walked
Damn,
away.
it's
I was
like that.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
war.
Yeah.
It's war with
Yeah.
these Sanji and
Uh,
Moss heads.
man.
It's
Damn.
one side or the other. It's no middle.
There's no
Yeah.
middle.
No middle, bro.
I think there is a middle. It's called Luffy's.
Yeah,
It's
for
the ones who
real.
like Luffy's.
I feel like both sides that like
Damn,
Sanji
you
and,
say that, and I got
Zoro.
myself a Luffy poster, bitch.
Yeah, I feel like, but I do feel like both sides who like Sanji and Zoro, kind of like, man, I love Luffy too, man.
Yeah.
Luffy's
Yeah.
right there for me
Yeah.
too.
It's always like, oh, I love Sanji, then I love Luffy, or I love Zoro, then I love Luffy, and then it'd be like Zoro or Sanji all the way down here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're just like, I just don't like.
Is there? Y'all remind me. Cause I'm trying to think of another anime where we're like pinning the second and the third character together to who's better. Where like the whole like that fandom are like, nah, I like this second character versus the third character, or I like the third is better than the second. Y'all got any other name you can recall? Because the
Hunter.
minute you
Hunter.
do that,
Hunter.
Who's
Yeah.
the third? Kurapika?
what two characters?
Kurapika. I feel like a lot of people like Kurapika the most.
Over who?
Over Gon.
No. I'm saying like where it's just like
Well, the
team.
second character, Killua.
Yeah, Killua. I was
Killua.
gonna say
Killua.
Everybody's
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
Killua and
but you got a
Kurapika.
huge gun, like people.
No,
people
but
gon-
Oh,
do those
KKK.
two fandom? Hold on, do those two fandom pin against each other?
Oh,
That's
no,
what I'm
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
ask.
no, no,
That's
no,
what I'm trying to
I don't
clarify
think
my
so.
question. Like where
Oh,
you
let
got
me
where
see.
like I'm trying to say how I like Zoro and you like Sanji, but me and you will always
we
poke at
always
each other and go
clash.
Yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah,
Nah,
I
I
think
think
that's
that's
not,
unique.
I think
I
that's
think
just
that's
a
unique
one.
to
Yeah, I
One
think.
Piece.
Yeah,
that's a
is
One
that
Piece
just a
thing.
One Piece thing?
The only thing that get me close to that is only Natsu and Gray.
Gray.
Gray. Yeah, Natsu and Gray.
Even
It's like it's
that,
Team
Even
Gray.
then-
That's
Because if you go to any,
Yeah,
if
even
you go to
then, that's just not
any
that
anime
serious.
function or anything, you'll see it. You'll be like, bro, I'm Zoro. I don't know what they talking about Sanji over there,
Yeah.
and everybody.
I think it's also a big part of it is just because the anime also plays heavily into it. 'Cause
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
anime itself, they hate
It's like
each
that,
other.
yeah.
Yeah,
So it's just
exactly.
like in most
It's
anime,
easy.
it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's not that
Mhm.
hate going on. The characters really like each
Yeah.
other and whatnot.
Yeah.
But then
They poke,
Nah.
bro. They poke really good fun.
Yeah,
The
they don't
latest
do that much in
episode when you
any
guys get to
anime.
see it.
ain't no spoilers.
No, it just came out today.
I know, no spoilers.
That's a spoiler because it came out today.
I don't
Yes.
know.
Okay, I
Yeah,
won't
this
say.
spoiler,
I won't
this
say.
spoiler.
But I'm gonna say this. I looked while I was searching for that for One Piece on my Crunchyroll to play. Right. I also saw something else that was loaded up that I've been waiting for.
Which is
It's a manhwa.
Oh yeah, I seen it. Yeah, come on.
What manhwa did I read all last year?
He
I was
been talking
addicted
about
to.
it. It's coming out. People, yeah, come on,
Come on, CJ.
Come on,
I was
CJ.
Ty reads it with me, and Ty
Come
read
on.
it way fast.
oh
Yeah.
solo leveling.
Yup,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes,
Are you waiting on that
Yeah.
shit too?
I saw today. Let me confirm. I saw the first episode loaded. Let me just confirm. Let me
Is it-
double confirm because they had it loaded up and it was just the trailer. Just confirm for you. Yes, the first episode is loaded and it's called "I'm Used to It." Number 1,
I'm
23
actually
minutes.
excited to see it.
Very excited, bro, to watch
You
it.
got a long ride.
Yeah. Well, anyways, man,
I'm gonna watch that.
it was a great, quick little recap episode and some fun games. We're looking forward to doing more of that. We hope you guys loved it. Randy, you got to give us an answer before you get up out of here.
Oh yeah,
Out of these
Yeah.
cards that we just did, Villain
if
Saga.
you remember.
There we go.
Damn.
Yeah, CJ.
Okay. Yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. I'll take second place. Last time I came in fourth. I'm moving up.
Yeah.
I'll take it. But yeah, I have to Fate Zero, Dr. Stone. I hope from what we did, if you haven't watched any of these animes, you give them a chance.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
give all of them
Pretty
a
sure a lot of
chance.
these already
They
been
all
watched,
pretty,
but
I'm
hey,
definitely
if you
watching
haven't,
Promised Neverland.
Yeah,
For
probably.
sure.
You-
Yeah,
you-
definitely.
You're
Yeah, I
finishing
gotta
it because
watch
you
that. I
saw
watched
some
that
of
third-
it.
I seen.
third
I
episode.
think.
Because you remember Toonami played a lot of it,
Yes,
so you seen some of
After
it.
he talk, yeah, after he
Yeah.
explained it, I like. Oh no, I do actually
didn't
remember
give it
she
depth.
seen the show.
Yeah, it goes way deeper than
Is
that.
it
So I
like-
left a lot out.
Is the drop off like Tokyo Ghoul?
Huh?
Is the drop off like Tokyo Ghoul?
It's not that start because Tokyo Ghoul only dropped off because they skipped the whole part
Yeah.
and then tried to come back to it. It's more so like I felt like they just didn't know what direction they wanted to go in because they didn't want to wait for the manga. If you go and read the manga, it goes in a very specific direction. They was more like,
Awesome.
what do
Full
we do
metal.
now?
So-
Yeah, it's
so
Full Metal. It's like,
exactly
what do we
Full
do
Metal.
now?
Yeah.
We
Do you
gotta do
think?
something.
Do you
I got you.
do you
Do you think
think
they
it
want to
hurts?
do a reboot like Full Metal? Cause I would love that.
I would love if they did, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything.
Do you guys think? Last question. Do you guys think it hurts the show to just pause and be like, we're waiting on the manga,
No,
or
No.
it doesn't. Cause
continue?
Black Clover doing that currently right now.
I
I'd
feel
rather
like a
them do
lot
that
of
than try to get
shows,
it wrong. and
a
then
lot
we
of
can-
shows should have done
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
right?
I love
Yeah.
that. No, I love that because
Oh,
now.
quick
So why
side
do you
note.
think somebody? Hold on. Why do you think some of these shows feel pressure to keep dropping while they're hot?
Because they might feel like they might lose the
Audience,
audience.
audience,
Money, yeah.
and attention span, the
They just want the
internet.
money.
Yeah.
Because yeah, attention span. Like when you're hot, you got to strike while you're hot. You know what I'm saying?
But now, I feel like times are different now because, like, going back to what I was just saying, Black Clover, they just stopped animating because they caught up to the manga.
Yeah.
And I love
They're
that
coming
they
back
did
out
that.
this year too.
Yeah, and so therefore, hey, and I love the fact that the manga actually left Shonen Weekly, and they went. I forgot who they went to now, where they only dropping like once or twice a month now.
Yeah.
And so therefore, every chapter they've been dropping so far, it been straight heat after bangers after bangers.
Nice.
So I love this. Like it's no stopping. So
Right.
I'm not gonna lie too. It can also be the fandom because when you
fandom.
drop
That's true,
something
too.
really good,
Mhm.
the
They want the
fandom
next-
gonna
they-
attack you.
they
Like
want
where
the
you
next-
at?
fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why, once again, Mapple, hit me up.
Do y'all think JJK set the bar a little high from what they dropped
Nah,
last
man,
year?
I feel like
Nah.
I feel
Nah,
like
I
they
don't
they,
think so.
they
I feel
actually
like the
step.
game's about to be lit.
I feel like
No,
they-
I'm saying
they
for
stayed-
no. I'm
In
saying
terms of
precedent
animation?
for the other animes to come out.
Nah,
We're like,
man.
oh,
It's
I
falling
think
the
gotta
Demon
keep up
standard.
with
Slayer
our
already set
speed.
that bar.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
No, I feel like
okay,
Demon Slayer
I'm,
set a
let's
new way.
hold on. Let's say what we just finished was their 2023 season,
Yeah.
right? Compared to every other anime.
Yeah.
I felt like they had the best 2023 season. Like that shit, they were
And,
dropping banger after banger
yeah,
after
they
banger.
did.
They
They did.
They
They
were,
did.
bro.
They
They
did
were-
job. JJK is good, but I feel like JJK also it just followed the anime trend of like, yo, hey, when you hot, you banger, this is what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it falls up in that trend. I was thinking about Demon Slayer. I feel like Demon Slayer opened up a gateway where, hey, as long as you got fire animation, people may actually.
Kind of true, but
Yeah.
So that's why that's why I
Yeah, no, but
you know
I get what you're saying. You're on a point, but that's not. I was just saying as far as like that season, like
Yes.
season 3 compared to that was their season 2. Demon Slayer dropped their season 3. One
Yeah.
Piece closed out Wano.
Mhm.
Undead Unluck came out.
yeah.
what else came out? There was another
banger.
Villain Saga season 2 came
Villain
out
Saga.
as
But
well.
even though we're wrapping up, we cannot
What
forget
came
though.
out
We
last
can't
year?
we
Blue
cannot
Lock
for-
came out last
we
year.
cannot
No, Blue
forget
Lock came
about
out.
Edge Runner.
Edge Runner.
Edge Runner.
No, but that was
the year prior.
22, my
Yeah.
boy.
Yo, 20.
We watched it.
we
at
watched
the,
it.
it was at the end of December when we watched it.
Yeah, I forgot.
That's the same thing we did with Blue Lock.
Yeah, I
Because Blue
forgot.
Lock was at the end of 22.
Oh, wow.
We
And you
watched
think it's
it
23.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot we're at the end. So yeah.
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 You know, Maul was arguing because you seen that vein pop out his neck. Watch him.
Ah,
they
wait,
switch.
wait, hey.
When Maul make his point, that vein pop out like
Yeah.
he's going Super Saiyan.
Frontier. Frontier.
Oh, yeah, Shangri-La.
Shangri-La
Yeah,
Frontier.
Shangri-La
That was
Frontier.
good. Their animation was pretty good too.
Yeah.
Animation was
Um,
good. Yeah.
Spy Kids
Amazing.
came out as well.
Spy Kids is good.
Did
I fuck with
the new Vash Stampede came out a little bit.
Eh,
I know you
like-
don't like the animation.
yeah,
Jamal
I-
enjoyed it for
I
the art.
enjoyed
of
it. I enjoyed it for the art.
What
Yeah.
is Spy Kids?
Spy Family.
Spy Family. Sorry, I said Spy Kids.
Oh,
You
you
caught me
said-
right
oh,
there.
yeah.
Good
Spy,
job.
Spy
Yeah.
Kids is something completely.
He did.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
caught me right there.
Yeah.
Spy
I was
Family.
like, I don't think I watched it.
Oh, yeah, you never watched Spy Kids?
Yeah. No, the anime.
Bleach dropped some bangers too.
Oh yes, Thousand
Yeah.
Year Blood
Blood
War.
War.
I've been
Yeah,
telling them to
Thousand
catch
War.
up for the longest, bro.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
They
Bleach
dropped
is
some
that.
bangers.
They
So
did that.
I'm just saying, as far as now some shows are looking like
Right.
One Punch Man's coming back out.
One
Black
Punch
Clover's
Man-
coming back out.
Black Clover's gonna be lit.
So I'm thinking as far as like the pacing that JJK did and how much banger they were giving us.
Right.
You think some of these other shows, these other companies are gonna feel like
Nah.
we gotta do something like that, bro.
I don't
I
think
think
so.
I think Black Clover gonna come with some shit.
I'm just right. Do you
I
think?
think Black Clover gonna come with some
Yo,
shit.
they gonna come with it, bro.
I'm just thinking they're gonna feel like we need to match this. We gotta do
Yeah.
something like
But I
this.
feel like
And out
my
of all
thing
the
is though-
characters they just came out, like they just really showed us
Yeah.
their powers now
Bruh,
with the animation
you know?
and everything, especially the colorful dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So is One Punch Man
Yes.
because we actually go down to the
Yeah,
monsters.
and
Get down to
you know,
Yeah, and we get
Yuno
to see
and
Garu,
Asta-
and we get to
Yeah.
see the guy we making fun of, the sperm,
Black sperm.
black sperm. That's gonna be funny. But go ahead, Mom. My
Black
bad.
sperm
Yeah.
turned
Now
to
you got-
gold sperm that turned to platinum sperm.
Yep.
Sperm.
But I'm excited. I'm excited for Black Clover coming back. And but to piggyback what you to go back what you were saying about do we think like the pacing? No, I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen has their own fan base that really enjoy Jujutsu Kaisen. Just I think Black Clover got their own fan base, and I think now with Black Clover, with Netflix picking up the movie from Black Clover and stuff like that and dropping and producing that movie, I feel like the animation is going to be
Yeah.
its own thing. And we also got a
Not as
teaser.
far as that. I'm just saying like the
Pacing.
not just the pacing. Let me see if I can
Or
say
how it's
something better.
perceived by the audience.
Yeah, I'm just saying like okay, it's someone that every game they don't miss. Like
Right.
every
Yeah.
episode is like a don't miss. Every episode was very like a
I don't.
like it was bangers after bangers.
I think
I'm saying, do you think that would influence some of these other animes to like we could go on this stretch? Because I feel like JJK went on that stretch. That's all I was saying.
I don't.
So you think every episode of JJK was a banger?
That came out the Shibuya incident
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Zero. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was bangers, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Hidden,
that shit.
hidden art, hidden
Hidden
inventory
inventory,
art was
yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
snapping.
And then we went to. They took a little break,
Shibuya art.
and then they came right back.
Yeah,
They
that
closed
shit
out the
snapped.
year with like.
But my
the
thing is, I
hottest
feel like
anime.
but we gotta keep in mind, no other anime can keep up with JJK because
They don't have to keep up. I'm just
Well,
saying
not
if that's
all
going to
animes
influence
came
their
out this year.
production as well, what they,
Okay,
they
but
release
okay,
to
but
us.
okay,
Okay, then I am
animes.
answering your question when it
Yeah.
comes to the influence in production. I think Black Clover has that. That's what at the end of the day. So therefore, I think
Yeah.
So
That's what we're saying. They're coming out with the banger. I feel like they're gonna be like, oh
they
yeah, we
are.
gotta make this
But I
shit
feel
fresher
like,
too.
But some of their bangers are going to be some of that comedy relief that they always have within the show.
Oh, okay, you're saying I get what you're saying. They're gonna stay true to form.
Yes.
Yeah,
they
I just
are.
was thinking, are they gonna feel influenced by it to do some shit like
Nah.
that?
I mean, just because you stay true to form doesn't mean it's not gonna be a banger.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying.
it could be good, but sometimes you go like a big fight and then you have that. You know, they're healing back
talking
up. They're
or
getting their
something like
stars, start for being
Yeah.
explained.
Yeah.
It's not as hype as like
Yeah.
you know,
back up.
after we get to see the wanted posters
Right.
and stuff like that, it's a great episode. It is a banger, but when you see the fights and like, oh, he finally beat Kaido,
Right.
and you're like, oh, that's a banger. And I'm saying that we got that in JJK throughout all along. Before we
Yeah,
got like a
but
little
JJK,
pause of like, can we get some relief? Can we get some cleanup? A lot of people died. Can we clean up the city?
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
He left a big crater in the whole city, and then Ghetto said, "Hold on, I gotta show off my moves too."
Right?
My name's not actually Ghetto. Let me tell you something. And Chose was like, "Oh, I know who you are.
Exactly.
You made me forget my brother." But anyway, shout out to Alan Lux Studio, man. We appreciate you guys having us on this set. We'll be back again. We love the setup. Shout out to our camera guy Randy. Shout out to Preston from Life of
Follow
Anime
his page
podcast.
on Edge, right? Is it on Edge, Randy? Randy on
Yeah,
Edge.
Randy
You
on
can,
Edge. If you need that work, he got the tools,
He got
his
the tools
cameras, everything.
Oh, before we go, let me tell this joke. I seen this on Instagram. It's about Promised Love Man. One of the Instagram influencers, an anime influencer on Instagram, had a picture of Promised Neverland on the wall, right? Somebody in the comments comment like, "Why you got pictures of food on your wall? That's crazy." When you watch, when you watch, when you watch,
I had to put it together. That's a dark.
That's dark. That's dark. But goddamn.
Food on your wall.
They be wild with it.
It took her a minute to realize too, because she didn't really know what she was talking about. And then she looked back and she's like,
Oh, the
Yeah.
kids are
But
food.
my thing is, it get dark like that. Cause there's another one of Aaron as a baby, and he's grabbing their face.
Yeah.
And he said nothing but child to play with his
I'm
food.
dead.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
All right, but anyways, so shout out to Preston again for coming out here with us from
Yeah.
Life
Yeah,
with
like-
Anime podcast, and shout out to Joe. Hopefully, we get the link up with his co-host Joe as well. And shout out to Animate Raleigh. Raleigh.
Yeah.
Animate Raleigh
Raleigh.
for giving us a chance and letting us get on that stage. Shout out to you guys. We'll be
Absolutely.
back again if you guys have us there. And you guys stay tuned. We got more to come. We hope you enjoyed this episode. But we out.
Peace.
Peace.
Did we go over?